Hello everybody, welcome to the Champions League. Could it be the final Manchester City Champions League watch-along of the season? Hopefully not, but we'll have to find out, won't we? Obviously, we are at home. It's against Real Madrid. It's basically 0-0. This is now essentially become like a sort of whoever wins it wins it. Does that make sense? Because the first leg is irrelevant, redundant. So we've obviously got massive advantage with us being at home. There is no Germany, but there is also there's no John Stones, and I don't know why. I can only assume that he's what is that award Roger's holding? I don't know. I can only assume that he's injured. Wait, it's Figo. But he's on the bench. He's sort of he's not fully fit. Yeah. I just know he was in training, so I was hopeful that he would start. So that sort of puts a spanner into the works, doesn't it? I guess in a way it makes the defensive situation null and void because it's obvious what has to happen there. You know, the defenders starting have to be the ones to start. Fuskan asks who's going to push up, and that becomes the question. Because outside of us totally changing to a different system, which I don't see, I foresee two realistic options. I can only think of two options. Oh wait, can I think of a third? Hang on. Right, guys. I've potentially come up with a third option. Yes, I've come up with a third option. Okay. I will outline them in a moment. What my thoughts are it could be. So no John. Yeah, what do you make a Stones starter? Yeah, so it's terrible, to be honest. It's not a good situation. Stones makes our best team. So it's a big L for us. John off the bench says Andreas, hopefully. Walker will play right wing, phone in the middle. Might expose us defensively. Lyrock says, who is winning? Hopefully us, mate. Hello, Happy. I was doing better before I saw the lineup. Cooler says, if Walker plays wing, I'm switching the TV off. Inshallah says, Jurgen, inshallah, indeed. The GOAT Jack is playing 100%. Hello, Dudley. How we doing? I can't take us to the promised land. Through that Bernardo, Spartan, Rodri in midfield says Orthodox. Yes, so there are three solutions, guys, as I'm just looking at the lineup now. So I should have got the lineup for you guys, to be fair, but I just haven't done it because I'm an idiot and I didn't do that. The first solution is to just swap out John Stones for a Kanji. That's solution number one. It's not ideal for a number of reasons, because Akanji is not as assured on the ball as John Stones, and he's not very good at making those correct decisions. It's not his fault. He's not as mobile as Stones either. So he is liable to getting caught out. That's solution number one. That's option number one. Option number two is to have Kyle Walker pushed up to the right wing. This would mean that whoever is our right midfielder tucks into midfield. Now, this is what Foden has been doing a lot of the season. So there is a world where we just play the three defenders at the back, Gvardiol, Diaz, and Akanji. Walker pushes up, and then Foden tucks into the middle, in which case the player who would partner Rodri in the double pivot would be Bernardo Silva. The third option is to basically have that, but on the left-hand side. So Gvardiol pushing up instead, in which case the back three would be Akanji, Diaz, Walker. The front two wouldn't change. That would be Bernardo. It would be Rodri. Gvardiol would push up to the left wing. The difference there is that Grealish wouldn't be the left winger. He would actually be more so in midfield with De Bruyne, and you would assume that Foden pushed out to the right. It's not ideal either way with those three options because of the lack of John Stones. But I can't see any other. I can't see any other solution. I don't mind Gavardio pushing to the left, but and that might be the play, because I don't really want Walker to be high, but I don't want Gavardio to be high up either. At least if have I fully been the old stream? I mean, we can bring it back, but I mean the streams have been doing so much better, mostly since we've done this. So I don't really. I mean, guys, we can always go back to this if you want. I don't know. It just seems a little bit messy nowadays. Let me know what you prefer. Do you want us to go back to the old layout, this, or just the current one where it's just my face? This just seems like a bit messy nowadays. I don't know. It just seems to be a bit cleaner when it's just my face. But you guys, let me know. Do you prefer old one? Do you prefer old layout, or just literally me with my face? I think you guys seem, again, the streams have been doing a lot better. No face cam. The streams are doing a lot better since I've just done my face. I mean, we still go to our other screens and stuff, but there we go. There are three. So there are three ways we can do. I mean, maybe we can always go back and forth. There are three solutions then, guys. I want like a one-word answer from you guys. Which do you foresee? Akanji, Walker, Gavardiol. Of those three, what's going to be the solution to the John Stone situation? Lyrox, I thought you'd already followed, but thank you so much for following again. Akanji, Gavardiol, Walker. We can't have Stones, I'm afraid. Of those three, which one do you guys want to see the most in terms of creating that 3-2 shape? Hello, 7 Letters. How are we doing? Hello, Sebastian. So Akanji gives the best performance. He'll need to if he's in there. Hello, Musty. Could be Akanji in the Stones role, absolutely. Walker for Vinny, Manuel for Rodrigo, and Diaz for Jude, says Ayushi, my lovely new member. It's going to be Walker, says Fuskan. Jack plays well midfield, but no midfield Foden. Yeah, so we haven't totally binned. I mean, it still exists, but as I say, I think you guys prefer the new one, the current one. It's just a little bit cleaner. And as I say, you can see my face a bit more. We can always go back to it if we so desire. That's the point of these channels to speak on football. Sorry, I don't know what that means. But yes, indeed, that's the purpose of this channel. LNobbins is a beautiful face. Thank you, mate. LB, I can't spell his name, but he has 2 goals. The left back. Do you mean Gavardio? Hello, Tayab. Wear balaclava. Hello, Kieran. Against Luton, if I remember, Diaz came into midfield quite a lot, nearly doing the Stones role. Well, that was a bit of a weird game, because against Luton, you can basically, no offense to Luton, but we could basically do whatever we wanted. Because we just dominated them. A very different situation today. Horary staff Walker still look after Vinicius, 100%. Eric says new. Keep a high had it, says Lyrox. Thank you for following, mate. The that you have now is the one I like. So this one right now is my beautiful face. So Rich wants a Kanji or Walker. Fuskan wants Walker. Sitaladai wants a Kanji. Similar says neither. Sarim says Gavardiol. Gavardiol for Ayush. Gomez. Gavardiol. Stan Levin, same as Copenhagen away. Only changes a Kanji and Gavardiol. Are you sure John Stones wasn't playing that day? I'm very sure John Stones played that day. I might be wrong, but in my head he definitely did. Kanji because he was already played there. I mean, Gavardiol's played on the left and Walker's played on the right as well. Yoshiko is a threat. Dragon the West thinks it's gonna be 3-1. You get your score predictions in as well, guys. Hello, Omar. Luton's crying. Hate life. Oh, don't hate life, mate. You enjoy yourself. Man who scored against Madrid last year. True. You guys have Bernardo supporting Walker, forcing Madrid to play centrally with 3 at the back. Kanji can move up, win possession, and give cover. Yeah, well, so that would be a Kanji pushing up then. Yeah, I mean, none of it's ideal, to be honest. None of it is ideal. Hopefully Stones can come on at some point. I don't even know what I want. That's a very sick banner, by the way, yeah. I don't even know what I want. I don't really want Walker at right wing because he's going to get caught out. I might be erring towards a Kanji, you know. But I don't know if that's a right or wrong answer. That is very sick. Look at the bus go. That's really cool, man. That's a really sick TIFO, whatever they call it. Yeah, the stuff, the current lineup, it's a sticky one. It's a sticky one, that's for sure. Hello, Thanteka, how are we? Guys, if you are watching the YouTube, please leave a like on the video. It's free and it helps out your boy. Get the likes up, lads. I'm assuming a fitness concern. John says, come on, City. Absolutely. By the way, guys, I had a massive... you can call me morbidly obese if you want. I had a massive meal just now. I had chicken. I had a whole chicken breast. And I had, like... And I had pasta, but it was a whole chicken breast in the pasta. And there were bacon lardons. So I'm incredibly full, to be honest, guys. So yeah, it was a whole chicken tit. I'm a full man. So if I'm a little bit lethargic and I feel and if I seem a bit slow, it's not because I've had like a stroke. It's because I'm just full. I need sleep now. Hello, oh Vader, it's my boy. Love that from you, Vader. Yeah, whole chicken breast. I'm a big boy, man. Yeah, good luck, Rich. Magic Guardia starts with marked because I think he's a goal threat. Oh, no, 100% 7 letters, yeah. Can you imagine a sleeping stream? Go to a turd right now, Musty, you little idiot. Okay, are we going to have it as... What's my Zimbabwean friend saying? Why is he saying swish? Oh, because I told him we had a meal. Oh, sick, yeah. That's my boy. That's my boy. Walker making friends with the referee. We need that, yes. Yeah, big day for Walker because their main outlet at the Burnabout was Rodrigo and Vinicius attacking down the left. Is your lock screen a City player? No, it's my girlfriend. Hello? Why would it be a City player? Hello? I've got a lady on there. I need Haaland to body Rudiger. I don't want Haaland to go anywhere near Rudiger. As much as I want him to go near Nacho. Like Nacho is not as good as Rudiger. So that's and it is Nacho starting. Yeah, I think we discussed it earlier today. We knew Militao wasn't going to start because of the lack of minutes. My score prediction: both teams will score. I think it's going to be tighter. I'm going to go 2-1. 2-1. I have a girl freeing. Yes. Tabs is McTominay. No, Tabs is probably Amad Diallo.
His phone screen is Jack Grealish.
Oh, I wish. I know it's just Jack Grealish's calves. That's what is my lock screen. Tom going for a 3-2 high scoring affair. And yeah, and just to confirm, like the yellow cards are still on my screen. Diaz and Akanji. I didn't realize Akanji had a yellow. Okay, so that whole suspension point is out of the window because they both have a yellow card. Brilliant. So if either Diaz or Akanji get a booking, they would, and we got through, we would miss the first leg of the semi-final. And TNT Sports has got De Bruyne playing next to Rodri. When will these people learn that we are not going to do that? We are not going to do that. L4, what's hot, mate? What, the fact Jack Grealish's calves? Yeah, I agree. We're not started yet. You'll know when I've started, guys, because I'll have clicked the button. If it was too attacking, says the stuff. I don't know. The attacking five... If the attacking five is Grealish, Foden, De Bruyne, Bernardo, Haaland, that's 2 more control-based players and 3 more attacking players. It's not 2 attacking. I think it's a relatively nice balance. Look at all those players which should have missed this leg, man. Bellingham should not be here. Vinicius should not be here. Camavinga should not be here. I'm not letting that go, guys. If any of those players score today, then I'm not letting that go. And I'm going to blame that totally. I'm not going to accept any ownership or responsibility. I don't care. I'm entitled to do that. You all can hold that. Hello, Mikey. How are we, mate? Rodrigo's not injured. No, he's here. 5 a.m. for you, Commander Nova. Where are you in the world for it to be 5 in the morning? Is that like... I don't even know what that is. Is that like Australia? I don't know. Oh, little feel in the middle. Feely. Come on. Yeah, Modric is on the bench. In terms of Madrid's bench, there's not too much in before they score a winner off the bench. There's Modric, there's Vazquez, there's Brahim Diaz, Dani Ceballos. There's not too much of a real threat outside of Modric, you would expect. From a City perspective, we can bring on Jeremy. Streaming on Discord. No, mate, that's illegal. Oh, from Australia, 4:30 a.m. Goodness me, Natesh. Big up to you. Good. You're at work watching both games. Big up to you, Michael. Just don't get caught, mate. Oh, guys, come on. We've kicked off. And I'll say it again, guys. Obviously, I would love it if we win. Love it. But I'm not blasé about it. I will be upset if we don't win. But I'm not going to be, like, properly... I'll probably get over it after, like, a day, genuinely. Because, like, we've already won it. I was in Istanbul and I saw us win it. I'm still going to be a bit annoyed if we don't win. But I'm not going to be like, oh my god. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense, guys? If you guys are still as nervous, that's absolutely fine. But for me, I'm not chilling, but I'm not popping off. Please tell me what's happening for the first 3 minutes of the match. My TV's updating. Okay, so it's an early goal kick to Real Madrid, and it's gonna be who's the number 15? Is that Valverde taking that? I don't even know who that was. City have the ball. Rodri just fucking hoofs it. Interesting. Straight back to the keeper. They switch sides. Oh, you're right. Are you? Yeah, you're right. Real Madrid have opted to swap sides for... Now, I've never understood why City don't just attack towards the south stand in the second half anyway, because it's the louder side of the pitch. So it's like, you know, the ground... Like, so, I don't know how much of it matters. These are intangibles. But you would expect that you'd want the second half in general. You know, if you think of like the COP, for example, you want the louder sides to be the second half. And also... It's so annoying if the opposition scores a late winner or a late equalizer. They can all go celebrate with the away fans in the dying ember. So I would much prefer we do it the other way round. So I'm actually sort of happy they've swapped it on us. Can't lie, won't lie. If you're behind me, guys, on the YouTube, just pause the stream, guys. Just pause the stream and synchronize it. Synchronize your time to mine, and then just play it when you're back in business. Right, so let's try to pay attention for a second. De Bruyne picks it up there from a relatively deep position, to be fair. Scorpio's having a panic attack. It's calmer. Not karma with a K, karma with a C. Pauser, karma. It does look like it's going to be a Kanji pushing up. Kanji's currently higher than Rodri. So it is as we expected. That remains to be seen whether that will work or not. I mean, it's... No, not Palmer, Pauser. And if you're a Real Madrid midfielder, you've got to think, as soon as a Kanji gets on the ball, that has surely got to be the pressing trigger. Surely. Because I'm not saying he's bad on the ball, because he's very good on the ball. But in those midfield zones, he's obviously nowhere near as comfortable as John Stones. And that's not an issue. The big bug, YouTube had already deleted subscriptions for everyone. It hasn't deleted mine yet. How are we looking to Speardos? Well, we've literally just started, but it does look like it is going to be a midfield duo of Rodri and Akanji. Foden off the right, De Bruyne right centre midfield, so Bernardo left centre midfield as we expected. Thank you, whoever's just redeemed a fortune, I think, maybe. Let's see what the state of play is. What is Haaland going to say the fortune is? I ran out of paper, I don't know. Fortune for Happy Central. There is a time to be practical now. Be practical. Maybe that's a sign of this game. Be practical playing Kyle Walker to deal with the threat of Vinicius. Mikey says, and the magic of an entrepreneur business. Very good work, Mikey. Love that from you. Absolute baller. Yeah, Manu got it booked, didn't he, Tom? Indeed. Real Madrid are not interested in pressing at all here. How interesting. They were just loitering around Ederson there. Which is fair enough, because there's not really much use in pressing him, as Walker nearly gives up a throw-in, but thankfully we get it in our favour. Goodness me. Goodness me. FI, that didn't happen, mate. Right, 5 minutes in. It's not the rip-roaring start we had last season, that's for sure, where it was just non-stop action. Walker, again, is doing his best to give the ball to Real Madrid. It's the second time now he's done that. He's won another throw-in. Yeah, it's not been as intense a start. It's been a bit more nervy, I'd suggest. It's more controlled. Is that a good thing? I actually don't know, to be fair. I do not know the answer to that. I don't know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Right, here we go. Gavardiol, good work. There's actually some space for Burner to run into. Jack has got Gavardiol in support, so he could have played him in there. Oh, a bit of a mix-up there. Grealish didn't really know what he wanted to do. Lunin, or whatever he's called, pops it back up, trying to exploit the space Gavardiol left. Diaz does very well. Ruben back to Ederson. No issues there. KB's playing deep. I'm synced with you, but the comments... Yeah, of course, the stuff. There's no worries there. Gavardiol did so well to roll his man. And that'll be a foul, will it? Yeah, I think there was a knee in the back or something there. If this referee could, like, remember his cards this time, that would be ideal. Yeah, there was a crotch in the back, actually. Valverde's crotch hit the lower back of Yoshko. A very interesting strategy from the Uruguayan. It's not one I would go for, but hey, I've seen stranger things work. Ederson into Akanji. Again, I'm surprised they aren't really trying to get at Akanji. And you're right, De Bruyne is slightly deeper than I thought he would be. Bernardo's push up quite high. How long until we just try to find Haaland? Anonymous Paradox says City to win 3-2. Ooh, that would be fun. Gavardiol fizzes it into De Bruyne, plays it into Akanji. Haaland, that's actually a very good tackle by Nacho. Haaland was too slow there. I will be critical of him there. He should have been a lot faster. That was good from City, though. That was nice and tidy. Haaland should have done better, though. I'm his biggest fan, but at the same time, he should have done better. Considering this is Real Madrid's backup keeper, he is very, very good, isn't he? He's, like, I know he made a mistake in that first leg, whatever, but his distribution's actually on point. In before he loses the ball just like that. In before that happens. Walker wins it back. Good. I think I dare say 2-1. But yeah, well, Madrid are being cautious because they know that their best chance is to play on the counter. Rodri cannot lose it there. He doesn't. Good. Bernardo popping up on the left. Tries to play the cross in. It's blocked by Valverde. They're being a bit more ambitious with their pressing here. Into Rodri. Bellingham's got to be careful there. He's dropped... He dropped so deep there to help out with his defense. I love this Real Madrid kit, by the way. Just a side note. This is a very pretty kit. If anyone's I doubt anyone is watching the Arsenal game, but if anyone is, feel free to keep me updated with that, by the way, chaps. I've got, like, the score situation in front of me, but... Oh, here we go. De Bruyne has been released on that right-hand side, and the cross is straight to the keeper. That's not good, Kevin. Got it behind them. We got him behind them, but that final ball needs to be better, Kevin. We need City back in a black kit, says Ryan. What was your favourite City black kit, Ryan? Which season are we talking, matey? And Real Madrid now have some possession. And it's Rudiger as the right centre-half. Is Nacho left-footed? I thought it would be Rudiger playing left centre-half today. Obviously, that's my mistake. And it will be a big defensive ask today from little Phil as well. Oh, I guess that black one with like the red lightning. I suppose that is black, isn't it? Yeah. Real Madrid slowly building up here. Bellingham very deep. God, look how... Why was Ruben Diaz so high up the pitch then? Why is Ruben, please get back. He decided to track Jude Bellingham there, and Bellingham totally dragged him out of position just by dropping deep. So hopefully we don't see that happen again. That's sort of how their second goal was scored. Stones pushed way too far up, way too quickly. Oh, Jack Grealish very nearly intercepted that, but not quite. Again, this would be a big defensive task for our wide players. Foden and Grealish have got to have good defensive games today. They've got to help support out their partnered fullback. Yeah, so far a very cautious approach from both sides. 2019 away, 2018-19 was that? Was that like the dark brown one? I'm having a stroke. Rodrigo, again, they're trying to overload that left-hand side. Rodrigo and Vinicius and Mendy, all there. So it'd be a big defensive ask for Walker. Here they come down our left now. They're going to cross the ball in. I thought they were there. It's with Carvalho, sorry. Camavinga takes a shot, but that's baby food for Ederson. Baby food. Never really threatening that shot. Way too far out. You're never going to score from there. Unless Ederson makes a massive howler, you are never scoring from there. That's like a 1 in a million attempt. No. Mush says we have to score in the first half. It's looking a lot more cautious, as I say, from both sides than I thought it was going to be. Camavinga is left-footed, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Anonymous says, come on, Manchester, we have to win a second Champions League. That would be lovely. That would be lovely, absolutely. I'm not against that as a notion, as a concept. I'm not against that. Come on, City. Let's be having you. Let's have a bit more life. A bit more life. Thank you so much for following, Anonymous Paradox. Love that from you. Akanji gets away from Bellingham brilliantly well. That is really good from Akanji because... Oh, Foden, what are you doing? You gave away the ball, mate. And now Walker's out of position. Oh, little Phil. What are you doing there? We had a really good attack there, and then my boy gave the ball away. What a shame. Daniel says Madrid are going to score first. That was good. Akanji, sadly, is going to have to be doing a lot of that in this game. He's going to have to do a lot of driving forwards. He did so well there. That was very John Stones of him. Again, this Real Madrid backup keeper is a really good distribution so far. Wait, where's my defense? Where's Gavardio? Where are my defense at? Why is Rodri having to pop off at centre half? Vinicius in. Oh my God, they've scored. They've scored. What's our defense doing? What's our defense doing, guys? Gavardio was at, like, left wing. Yeah, I don't think it's offside. Gavardio was pushed up so high, Rodri had to go into left back. And I had just no idea what happened there. Like, why is Gavardio, why are you pressing there, my man? He's in his own half. He's onside. Gavardio's pushed so high up the pitch. Diaz has been pushed out. Rodri had to go to centre half. Gavardio's just getting back into position now. Rodri goes to close that space. He's onside. Walker's playing him on. Diaz goes to close. Doesn't stop the cross coming in. Walker doesn't stop the cross either. And then Ederson, he's a little bit helpless. Guys, not a good start, obviously. Yeah, very unfortunate, Ederson. Yeah, I question. I don't know why Gavardio pressed up so high there. But my main issue, Diaz has got to stop the cross, and then I feel like Walker as well. Can you not get a foot there? Can you not get a foot in there? I'd have to rewatch it, but I'm a little bit on first impression. I'm a bit disappointed in. Diaz and Walker and Gavardio, to be fair. I don't think he needed to press that high. It's going to be a corner to City. Thank you for backing my head, guys. I appreciate it. But now we've given them the lead. This is obviously worst case scenario. So it does mean that they can now do their entire game plan of just backing off and hitting us on the counter, which, as I say, is not ideal. Foden giving the ball away. I mean, he did, but that wasn't really relevant for that attack. Callum says Real Madrid are going to go through. The first goal is crucial. 100% right, mate. It is crucial. We'll have to see. There's still time in the game, to be fair. We will have to see what we see. Is that going to be a goal kick or a corner? It's another corner. Okay. Walker, says Kurt. Again, I don't know if I'm being harsh on Walker and Diaz. My initial instincts were, shouldn't you be doing everything you can to stop that cross? Walker, shouldn't you like try to make sure that ball doesn't reach Rodrigo? I'm not sure. Toby, if you could keep me updated on the Arsenal game, that'd be great. That would be lovely. De Bruyne in, and another corner, okay? We're racking up the corner. Guys, we had no corners in the first leg in the first half, so we're racking them up here. Again, De Bruyne, ball in, straight to the keeper, though, who punches it. Bernardo with a clip, but Real Madrid can deal with it now, I think. Yes, and they'll just be able to... I thought they were going to clear it, but no, they are being very cautious, and they'll be trying to counter-attack like that, and that'll be a throw to City. By now, I haven't touched the ball in the past 5 minutes, which is epic. Love that, Toby. Diane says, Walker's obviously Guevara defensive weakness exposed. I'm afraid. Again, I think Guevara probably does make a mistake pressing, but even then, like, you can... If we're saying that's an error, you can definitely make up for that. Like, Rodri fills the space, as does Diaz. Diaz goes out to him, and for someone who I've described as our best box defender, I don't think he did... I don't think he covered himself in glory there. I think that was a bit of an error. Walker playing him onside, maybe. Do you think that's the issue? Oh, Walker, you're running into nothing there, mate. I don't know why Walker's pushing so high up there. That's a good tackle by Ruben. More of that, please, Ruben. If you could have done that for that cross, that would have been lovely. Look, Kazoo, it's been ages. How you doing, mate? Musiala did a feint to put Tomiyasu on his arse. What a boy. Is that going to be a goal kick? No, Jack keeps it in brilliantly well, to be fair. Into Bernardo, into Haaland, and he heads it well over. But that's better from City. That's a little bit better. Nice switch. I think that's by Rodri. Yeah, Grealish does really well to keep it in. And Bernardo, I think it's the right decision, just slightly too high. Slightly too high for Haaland, but it's a good call. Nacho had to be careful there because the push in the back... If you do that a little bit harder, you can potentially give away a penalty. That's good work by Rodri there. Been pretty bored. If you've been bored, you should be on these streams then, Kazoo, yeah? Because Toby's been questioning who you are. He's been like, who even is Kazoo? I'm like, he's the boy. Tim S says, come on, City, let's keep it positive. Oh, yeah. Guys, there's plenty of time. And as you can tell from our reaction, I'm very, very calm. Again... Not just because there's time for City to win it, but more so because we won the treble last year, so I'm pretty chill. I want the Premier League. That's the one I'm desperate to win. No, don't do that, Miz. We're giving away the ball again. We can't do that. Diaz wins it back. Good work, Rodri. Big up Kazoo. He's an OG. That boy's an OG. Guys, if you're on the YouTube, leave a like on the video. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Yeah, the upsetting thing from a City perspective is realistically, Real Madrid have come forward once and they've scored, which is, you know, annoying. We realistically needed to stop that from happening. I gave Arsenal my blessings to win the Prem. If we don't know, Scorpio, I'm greedy. I want the Premier League. That's mine. That is my competition, yeah? OG, more like, oh, penis, what? Has there been a goal? Has there been an own goal or something? Oh, sorry, original gangster. Oh, that's a lovely ball into Kevin. Oh, what a save. Because Haaland would have had a tap-in. That's brilliant goalkeeping, to be fair. Oh, and Haaland hits the crossbar. And Bernardo hits it behind. Goodness me, City are threatening here. Good lord. It's very good work from City. Off the bar, yeah, De Bruyne. He makes the right decision. The keeper is just really good goalkeeping. I think Rudiger would have got to it anyway. It's Bernardo who picks up the loose ball. Haaland, it's a really clever looped header, which beats the keeper, but it hits the crossbar. Nearly a fantastic header by Haaland. So close. So close. Tomiyasu's a handsome man. He's a good-looking guy. At least we're moving. Yeah. I mean, look. Offensively, that's two decent-ish areas. decent-ish areas, but you got to win it there, Rodri, because the midfield is totally exposed. Akanji did really well there. Brilliant work, Akanji. Fair play, man. I think Akanji's played well so far, you know. Doesn't look out of place in that midfield. Kazoo says, I think we'll win eventually, but that could be hopium. It could well be. It could well be. John says more urgency in the game. More urgency. There certainly has been. De Bruyne does keep getting in behind on that right side. As we've discussed, lads, there's nothing wrong with having De Bruyne out wide. Not necessarily shoved to, you know, get chalk on his boots or whatever, but there's nothing wrong with having him in that right area. Can De Bruyne win that? Oh, I thought he could. Not quite. It's a lovely turn by Kroos away from Haaland's press. Got to make sure you don't give away the ball to Vinicius there. Is that an advantage played? I think that was, maybe. Walker, if you could stop pushing up, that would be ideal. Just stay back, mate. Just stay back. It's calm. It's calm. The stream's been shot. Toby, what an L. It's still 0-0 on for me. I'm getting like score updates. You haven't missed anything yet. Yeah, I know what you mean, Toby. I know what you mean. Ba, 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 ba. Right, again, look at how far up the pitch Ruben Diaz is there. He's clearly been tasked with handling Bellingham. That's clearly been established, because I think that's the third time now where he's done that. Holland looks got no confidence, says Nat. I don't know about that, to be fair. This would be a test for Walker and his legs. He does get to it first. Lovely stuff, Kyle. Again, Haaland nearly scored. To be fair, if we're being fair, and I think I am, he did nearly score. Can't give it away there, boys, and we didn't. Diaz for Bellingham told you, says Ayushi. True, true, true. Oh, to be fair, like it is out of necessity. In fairness. Right, here's Rodri. Lots of space to run into. Lots of space. Here is little Phil. Not a fan of corner flag Walker, yeah, same. I'm not a fan, never was a fan, never will be a fan. Here is Jack. Plays it to Rodders. Gvardiol, first time into Foden. That was really nice. Bernardo in the Real Madrid box. Into Yoshko. But that's not a good ball, though. Rodri can't get to it, and there'll be a chance for a counter-attack. Bernardo can sniff it out. Good work, Bernard. Camavinga falls over. Gets the foul. Not a foul, but gets a foul. Oh, oh, oh. Guys, it's a thing. One too many passes, yeah. Good idea, though, again. Good idea. Not quite the desired execution. And once again, we are risking a lot for this chocolate biscuit with this very high line. We are asking for trouble, I would suggest. Every single time they come forward, it's like we are pushing up so high. Scorpio, you're not wrong, mate. If it's 2-0, we're not coming back, says Musty. It would be very tricky to do that. There's always time, though. There's always time for anything. Excuse me. Excuse me. If I put my phone there, then I can have a look at the Bayern Munich game a little bit easier. There we go. I've got the Bayern game there now. Why is Pray for Bayern trending? I thought it was going to be a throw. Jack doesn't quite win it. De Bruyne does. Again, Camavinga. Good work by him. And this is dangerous because Vinicius is once again in. Kyle Walker. Again, that's why you have Walker in the team. Vinicius, you got beaten for pace. Tried to head it to Rodrigo. That is why you have Walker in this team. Against that very specific threat. Look at Manu Akanji go. He thinks he's Jeremy Doku. He gave away the ball there. What a shame. Foden's won it back. Oh, I thought Bernardo might have been a little bit more switched on there. Thought he could have won it back. Gvardiol, Stink. I mean, he did give away the ball. I think Stink is a bit harsh. Big boy, eat a chicken breast and has a girlfriend. Indeed, Austin. Of course, mate. Edison. Outside of the foot boot clearance. Lovely. Gvardiol, nowhere near... He's not nearly aggressive enough there. This is perilous. Gvardiol with the block from Carvajal. Valverde absolutely levers it. It's not the first leg anymore, mate. Manuel Neuer is 38. That is madness. That is madness. He's still one of the best keepers in the world. He's timeless, man. Gvardiol, good block there. It was pretty central, but still. Don't you think we're pressing too high, but players either too slow? Yeah, I agree in that. That was sort of like the first issue when it came to the first goal. Yeah, Gvardiol pressed too high. He was out of position. He was out of position, and then that's a foul. Thank you. And then from there, Diaz and Walker were not able to deal with it. Maybe being a bit harsh on Walker, maybe more so Ruben. I would have expected him to. I would have expected him to stop that cross at source. I know, Musty. He thinks he's Vincent Kompany. This guy, who's on our bench: Doku, Alvarez, Lewis, Bob, Stones. Those are the main boys. Ake as well. So no one's injured for City. Everyone seems to be available. I know Stones isn't starting, but he's bench. You know what I mean? He's on the bench, so he's clearly fit to a degree. To a degree. Sergio Gomez, shut up. Yeah, Foden is playing out wide. He is indeed. Yeah, with De Bruyne central, Bernardo central also. And as it stands, sadly, because we gave them a goal, Real Madrid would be more than happy to play like this. Just defend and then counter-attack. Defend and then wait for us to lose the ball or win it back. Counter-attack. De Bruyne got a shot away, but straight to the keeper. Shout out Van der Sar for indirectly fathering so many elite footballing keepers. That's my boy, Van der Sar. I loved him. Well, I didn't love him because he played for United, but you know what I mean? He was very good. That's what I'm trying to say. Gvardiol, win that, please. He didn't. Ruben does. One of you. Ruben, good. Jack Grealish, win the foul. Good work, Jack. Bayern on top. Oh, Arsenal having more of the ball, but Bayern have gotten in a few dangerous positions in the past few minutes. Well, could both English sides be exiting? Will it be a Bayern? Oh, De Bruyne takes a shot, and it's a good save by the keeper. I thought he was going to find Foden. He tested the keeper, though, and it's a decent effort. Timmis has low block placed into our hands. I don't know if it does, because low block into devastating counter-attack isn't ideal. It's a very good save by their keeper again. Shades of Courtois. Carvajal here pretending he's got an injury. Time wasting in the 26th minute. You'll love to see it. Yeah, that's a decent effort by De Bruyne, but not quite in the corner, so Lunen's able to get some hands to it. We're going man for man to 7 letters. It's a very bold approach. Let's see if it pays off. Let's see if it pays off. Ayushi has a feeling about KDB. I'd love that. I would love it if he scores that goal. Love it. I know, Toby. That's what I'm saying. De Bruyne, ball in. Headed away by Rudiger, I think. Jack Grealish picks it back up. Plays it to Phil. Can he win another corner? Plays it back to Kevin. Back into Rodri. Edge of their box. Rodri clips it to the back post for Haaland to attack, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. Probably could have done with heading that back across goal, I think. But he beats Nacho in the air, but again, he's never going to score from there, so he's probably got to head that back. He's probably got to head that back across goal and maybe see if like Bernardo or De Bruyne can get their head onto it. That's what we needed there. That'll be a throw into City. Imagine if Holland had a drop ball ever of heading. That'd be wild. What do I make for Holland this season? Finishing's been subpar, but his overall game has gone up a level compared to last season. He does need to improve on the finishing. Obviously, he does. For me, that's a bit of a blip. Every single season, he's outperformed his XG. This happens to be an outlier. Hopefully, he'll be back from a finishing perspective next season. He does need to do more in general, but overall, I'm happy with Holland. Leroy Sané, what a player. And yeah, I love Leroy. Imagine how good he'd be without that injury as well, if he still had that lightning pace. You're curious. Now, for a League 2 striker, he's a League 2 general play. He's pretty good, isn't he? Here is Kevin. All of our best play so far has come from that man. Whether it's crosses across the box or that shot. And Akanji, to be fair. As I say that, Akanji is booked. Booked, tackled. Loses possession. And Kyle, where is Kyle Walker? What? There's so much space for Real Madrid here. They're going to score again, aren't they? Or Gavardio gets it out. But where? Where is my right back whose sole purpose is to deal with Vinicius Jr.? Why is he pushed so high up? Well, I don't know what we're doing here. This is a really peculiar way to deal with this game. Like, Walker was pushed so high up, man. I don't know what happened there, guys. City have got to sort themselves out on the counter. Did Pep overdo this so far, says Spear Dusk. We just seem to be being too aggressive in terms of the pressing. Walker, there's a singular reason on the pitch. He not even to... Yeah, when I saw, like, Ruben Diaz tracking back...
You don't like to touch balls?
When I saw Ruben Diaz tracking back, I was like...
Come.
What? Good work, Kazoo. The guy taken from outside the box. Neuer found it difficult. Did it go behind for a corner? Excuse me. 30th minute. 30 minutes, sorry. There is still hope. Of course there is. Jack Grealish running with it now, but he's... I thought Carvajal was going to foul him then. Grealish into Joshko. Joshko into Rodri. Rodri to the clip back post. That's normally Walker who's there. This time it was Foden. He wasn't able to win that. Here is Phil. Once again, he's got 3 men on him. Gets out. Saka foot to good opportunity. What a fraudster. What a fraud he is, man. No cap. Here is Jack again. Takes a shot, and it's going to be a goal kick, I think. Grealish is adamant. That looked like a corner to me, I can't lie. That looked like a big corner. I mean, it's definitely a corner. It hits Carvajal. Oh, no, it has given it a corner. Okay, they have given a corner. Fairs. Fair play, fair play. I was going to say, that was definitely a deflection there. 100%. It was given, Disney. Don't worry. It was eventually given. As a corner. Can City equalise? De Bruyne with the ball in. Gavardio can't win it. Got to win it there. We don't. And now there's a counter-attack. Get up to him, Walker. Vinicius finding Bellingham. It's a fucking trampoline touch. And he loses it. Well done, Jude. Good touch there, mate. Well done. Right. Here is... It comes with Kevin again. And little Phil. What have you got for me, Phil? De Bruyne, that ain't the ball, man. That ain't the ball into Phil. Just giving it away. Walker pushes up. Can Rodri keep it in? He can. Mendy made the wrong decision. Foden. De Bruyne takes the shot, but it's well over. Good idea, though, from Kevin. We know he can hit those. Guardiola applauds. It might have to be another one of those screamers today, boys. It might have to be another one. Love a little back heel by Rodri to evade Mendy on his weaker foot. And it's a decent effort, but it is going well over in the end. Yeah, he's not been good so far across either leg. There's plenty of time, though. On to Vinicius. Walker deals with it well. Good. It's annoying because I feel like, for the most part, we have dealt with that threat outside of that one weird moment. Outside of that one weird moment. I don't think De Bruyne works with Phil. I think it limits Phil, says Nat. Well, it certainly limits Phil. That's definitely correct. You are obviously getting De Bruyne as well. Is Rodri? I tried to find Kevin with the reverse. Good idea. It's all these like nearlies. It's all these nearlies on the edge of Real Madrid's box. Foden does well to fight for that, and Akanji comes away with it. Can he do something here? Ball in, and it's a corner again. We've had loads of corners this game. I feel like we've had like... How many have we? I can find out. I can have a look at the stats. We've already had 6 corners. Sadly, as you guys know, we don't do anything with these. Ooh. I don't know, Leo, Roy, Sane. I thought that was the whole point of having Walker in this game. We are winning in corners, yeah. I don't think they've had a single one. They can hold that. Yeah, who's the real winner? De Bruyne. It's a low one. You know, shades of the Liverpool one. And Real Madrid just clear it away. Here's a little feel into Kevin. Do you prefer fullbacks going forward? I do not. Not if the whole point of one of those fullbacks is to deal with a very specific threat by Real Madrid. Kanji trying to play in De Bruyne, an interesting move. I think De Bruyne commits a foul. Yeah, a bit too exuberant. I think that's harsh. It is a shoulder charge, but the referee's given it as a foul. A little bit harsh, in my opinion. In my opinion. Ha ha. Anthony De Bruyne's been great, says Nat. He's been getting some good positions, though, to be fair. You've got to give him that. Sack whoever appointed the set piece coach is City. You would think with the amount of set pieces we get, you would like to think that we'd take advantage of them more. Vibes are dead, says Austin, no doubt. Kanji, Walker, Foden flick on, falls to Bernard. Haaland does really well there. Look at Grealish. Haaland's played in Grealish. That's fantastic. Haaland wants it back. Why didn't you play him in, Jack? Oh, it's deflected behind for yet another corner. That was so good by Erling. Oh. Haaland was begging for it. I think you had to play him in there, didn't you? What a shame. De Bruyne straight to the keeper. Yeah, I think Grealish. Wouldn't have been the easiest chance, but I think the earlier ball into Haaland had to be the play there. What? Didn't it? Outside of the foot, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's a bit tricky. I think he could have done better there, Jack. IMO. It's a good point, Kazoo. Oh, excuse me. It would have been a hard cross, but hey, I know Jack's got that in his locker. I don't like how much Walker's advancing here on the ball. Stop trying to go in central areas. I don't want you to do that. Rodri's got to get there first. He doesn't. And once again, Rodri dispossessed. And now, Real Madrid can come forwards. Akanji, there's the pace of Manu Akanji. Good work. Getting ahead of Vinicius, who's been pretty anonymous so far in the game. Thanks to that pacey right side. I do think that was the right call. Even if Stones was fit, I think that's the right call. Rodri's been a bit smelly. Yeah, he's not been great so far. He had that one good ball to Grealish, to be fair. But yes, overall. Grealish, that's a yellow card. All day, every day. Well done, Grealish. Grealish has got Carvajal's number, man. This guy cannot cope with Jack. It was the same with last season as well. Jack Grealish tormented this geezer. And that means he misses the first leg of the semi-final if Real Madrid get through, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Misses next match. There you go. Good work. Now, guys, let's just attack down their left. Carvajal's on a yellow. Grealish is going to get... Grealish has already got his number. Just keep doing that, I reckon. Just keep doing that. Pep Light said he was going to bench Rodri. That was never going to happen, was it? He was just being cheeky. He was just being a cheeky boy. So it's going to be a free kick to City. De Bruyne over this one. Is there anything before half-time? Ake needs to score. Ake's not on the pitch. Oh, Jack needs to score, sorry. Rodri, ball in. It's well defended again by Real Madrid. And offside, apparently. What a shame. What a darn shame. Were we offside there? Yeah, we were offside from the start. Realistically, guys, you shouldn't be offside there. Come on. Should not be offside there. From the initial ball coming in. Get Pep on DC. Oh, yeah, that was crazy. Gavardio tried to chest it. His tits didn't have enough purchase. City have won it back, though. Here's Ruben Diaz. Back to Jack Grealish. Again, I just want to see you attacking. That's such... Well, that's a fucking yellow card. What is this ref doing? Vinicius went fucking popping in on Jack then. Poor Grealish, man. This guy draws so many fouls needlessly. Again, Vinicius should be booked for that. He went sliding in so recklessly there. De Bruyne, that ain't the ball. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing, sir? It looked like a yellow to me. I don't really know what the ref's doing there. Do you want a booking referee or what? Apparently not. And that'll be a throw into Real Madrid. What's going on, Sir Given? We are losing, mate. That is what's going on. I can't believe he didn't book Vinicius there. That is outrageous. He dived in horrendously. He dived in horrendously there. That's craziness. He's not given that. Throw into Man City. There we go. Good. That's what we want to see. Win the ball back high. We're pat a knife. What the hell? Jack should have thrown himself at the ground, says Scorpio. Yeah, well, the referee decided to play on, but it doesn't matter if you play on. You've got to give a booking if it's a booking referee. Come on now. Sort it out. Sort it out. 5 minutes left. Can we do something the end of this half? It's been not the best half from City. Rather upsettingly, Real Madrid came forward once, so we let them score. A bit of a shame there. Gvardiol trying to find Jack in behind, sorry. Akanji did brilliantly well. If De Bruyne can win it back, and he can. Oh, get up, you dirty little nonce. You're not injured. God, these lads love falling over, man. Sadly, Camavinga once again wins it back. And that'll be a throw into City. There's nothing wrong with you, Rodrigo. Get up, you absolute mare. Nothing wrong with you. Come on, mate. Grealish, the booking magnet, indeed. Literally nothing happens. It's like shoulder to shoulder. Rodrigo decides he's been shot. There's nothing in that, mate. Come on now. You're a human being and a male. Such a yellow card earlier, though. That Vinicius challenge. No idea how that wasn't given. John doesn't understand Foden's role on the wing. He's been pretty absent so far. Vinicius is having a go at Grealish saying he dived, but you literally fouled him, you idiot. Like, what are you talking about? Are you okay, sir? Are you okay, mate? What an odd guy. Yeah, Akanji's been doing as good as he can do, but at the end of the day, he is still making some silly errors. Oh yeah, so that was the goal. Let's have another look at it. I think Diaz has got to be more. Diaz has got to be more aggressive there in terms of trying to get to Vinicius. And even Walker maybe should he deal with that probably. It's a shame because it sort of massively altered the game state of this game now. Because again, now Real Madrid don't need to score a goal. They can just chill. It's still 0-0 in the other game, by the way. 43 minutes played there. Vinicius trying to bring that is so good they then lose. Well, hopefully that happens again. Thank you so much, Second City Saint. You're always incredibly generous with your super chats. Thank you so much again. That's a brilliantly generous from you. Can you imagine if the squads were swapped? Pep getting exposed again by Carlo 4 out of 3 times. Level limited for the Champions League if we lose today. I mean, Pep got the better of him last season, though, to be fair. And hey, there is still time, Second City Saints. There is still time for anything to happen in this game. But thank you for making me bold, and thank you so much for your very generous super chat. I really appreciate it, my mate. Thank you so much. It means the world. Twat streamer says, put a white script says, follow to update stream. What a fraudster. Here's Jack again on that left side. I just want to see Jack against Carvajal a lot now. Jack into Gvardiol. They know he can hit it with his right. I well thought Walker was going to line up one of his shots then. Is today the day, lads, where he actually scores one? It's another corner. Good ball in by Foden. We do need to make one of these corners count, because we're getting so many of them. It's a dangerous ball by Foden. Bernardo and Grealish running onto it. Carvajal's got to clear it, and indeed he does. But once again, the question is, can we do something with this now? Can we actually do something with our corners? De Bruyne, again, it nearly actually went in straight from the corner. Lunin had to save it in the end. Just gets a slight touch now. It's very close to going in. There haven't been many goals yet. Only the one across the two legs. Yesterday, though, we had loads of goals. Are the second halves of these games both going to pop off? If I see Walker 40-yard shot, you'll never see me again. Hey, is he going to cash it in today, though? That's the question. Here is Jack. Up against Bellingham, I think. He's being doubled up on now. Space for Bernard. That's a bad ball, Bernard. Falls to Foden. Takes a shot on, and it's over. Didn't have enough time on that. Unlike his goal in the first leg, didn't have enough time. And yeah, goal kick to Real Madrid. Looks like we're going to be going into half-time at 1-0 to Madrid. That's not a very nice village. What the hell? Walker try not to do the most needless and cunty long shot level impossible. Oh dear. Right, so 1 minute left to see if anything can happen. Last time, like 13 millennia ago. Hey, maybe this is the time. Once in a blue moon and all that. That is absolutely mad that you've given that as a foul. Referee, that's crazy, but okay. I didn't think you knew that word, to be fair, Village. You okay this first half of play? I mean, I don't know how happy I can be because we're 1-0 down. What I would say is that I feel like we have been getting into some dangerous areas, and that, you know, we have hit the crossbar. De Bruyne forced a decent save. De Bruyne's forced a couple of last-ditch blocks/saves. You would like to think that if we keep playing like this, we'll score. But I don't know. Right, well, hopefully they'll end the game here, because we've actually got a counter-attack with 3 seconds left. Foden with a brilliant touch into Kevin. The game's not going to go on for that much longer, though, and yeah, that'll be the end of that. Half-time. A very interesting first half. I don't really know what to make of that, to be fair. The goal is very frustrating. It doesn't feel like warranted, if that makes sense. I don't feel like we've been playing a game where we deserve to be behind. But we are. So I suppose that's all that matters. Musty says we're going to lose. KDB looks slow, says Jay. The solution for the second half, I feel like maybe we need a bit more quickness and sharpness in that midfield. So maybe the play is to just like firm it with having Phil in the middle and just, as I say, just pop De Bruyne out wide. Maybe. I'm not sure though, to be honest. It's a tricky one. It is a tricky one. As I say, I'm not entirely sure what to make of that first half. Very weird. Very weird. It's really hard to rate Real Madrid's performance as well, because from their perspective, they'll have done what they needed to do. They've scored the goal, so they can just sit back. Nat Baker says personnel changes needed to slow. Hello, Nobbins. Thoughts on the first half? Akanji's been frustrating going forward. Sadly, Akanji's been doing the right things, I think. Like, he has been marauding forwards. He has been causing the opposition issues, but The main concern is that he obviously isn't John Stones, so he can't do it to the same degree. Love that from you, TTV George. I would like, if he's fit, I would like to see John come on. Thank you so much for following, Simsy boy. You are now an Albinio, mate. Love that from you. I would like to see Stones come on if he's fit and available to do so. Obviously, we can't aggravate the injury. We need him for the FA Cup and the Premier League. So yeah, if he's available, I'd like Stones to come on as soon as possible. It's no disrespect to Akanji, but we need Stones to be doing that stuff. And from there, you'd like to think we might be a bit more fluid in the middle. At this point, again, I'll say it one more time. We've been most threatening, I feel like, when De Bruyne has been actually on that right hand side, and when he's popped up in that right wing area and has been like trying to pop in those low crosses. So why not just pop De Bruyne out wide on the right and just firm it with Foden in the middle, our best pocket player? I think that's probably what I would do in the second half. But let me know what you guys think. A very unusual half of football, I think it's fair to say. I'm not like overly... I'm not going to be like overly critical of the City performance. The only thing I'm really critical of is like the individual defending, and I guess maybe I don't really know why. I don't really know why our fullbacks are pushing so high up the pitch. But no, apart from that, I'm relatively calm. I'll say it again. You guys know I'm calm. Even if we lose, I'll be chill. Won't be happy, but I'll be chill. If you guys are expecting like a meltdown or me to like start shouting and being angry if we get knocked out, you are not in for a happy time, because that's not going to happen today. Seven Letter says, I feel Haaland will score. Alan says, it's weird. I'm not angry. I can't really see them winning. George says he shouldn't be happy until the 90th. Moses says, I'm already depressed. Roger allowed Bellingham to touch the ball smoothly without even pressing him, says Stewie. I just question like Diaz individually there. He's normally so aggressive and good at stopping those crosses coming in, and he didn't. Lorca says Walker off, drop Akanji back, put Rico in. This game's tailor-made for him. We do need Walker on for that threat, though, I'm afraid. Hello, Muha. Their goal was such a Madrid goal, says George. Yeah. I don't think they've been particularly brilliant in that first half, but hey, they have the lead, so it's largely irrelevant. I don't think the goalkeeper's been particularly well. I don't think the referee's been particularly good so far. Not that it's relevant in terms of the game, but I don't think he's been that good. There isn't Jack. Should we lose Rodrigo? Will forever haunt my dreams. Kyle had a nightmare for the goal, says Brendan. It didn't look good, didn't it? Hello, Pops. We need Stones. I would like to see Stones come on. The ref's not been good, Teb. Vinicius should have been booked. 100%. The referee also gave a foul when somehow on Vinicius at one point in the game. Vinicius should definitely be on a yellow card, though, 100%. We need the trickery of Foden in the middle. I agree. Last year, they didn't touch the ball for 18 straight minutes. Why not play similar tactics? Says Lazy Unicorn. Very risky, though. That is the issue. Foden needs to come central and Bernardo on the right. I think De Bruyne on the right, to be honest. Susan says, cheer me up. We won the treble last season. There you go. That's me cheering you up. And again, guys, that's why I'm relatively calm. Grealish is doing great. Lorenzo says, no one wants to take initiative. We look nervous and it's embarrassing. Foden plays well in tight areas. I agree. Give me the rest of the numbers, says Man City fan. Haaland playing great. He had a couple of bad moments, but he's also had a couple of good moments. I think he's playing fine. Strange game. I think we've played well, just come up against a well-coached team so far. So, Stefan, yeah, I don't think we've been particularly bad. I think we've had some half chances. Calling that foul on Vinny was ridiculous. It was, Nan, yeah. And again, Vinicius should be booked. I lost my head when I watched Haaland lose a ball and a hold-up play against Carvajal. It just feels like Madrid is his kryptonite. But he did also hit the crossbar, and that was pretty decent, to be fair. And there was that moment where he played the ball into Grealish. Maybe he could have done a bit better. Yeah, I'm looking at Walker, man. Again, I'm going to look at this one more time. I'm going to really try to pay attention. Right, there's not really any threat here. Right, yeah, okay. I think I'm looking at Walker. He's got his hand in the air. First of all, why? That's not going to help you. But he's only got one man to pick up. There's no one else near Kyle Walker. One man to pick up in Rodrigo, and he doesn't pick him up. So for me, unless anyone wants to make a case for that not being Walker's fault, I've got to say that is all on Kyle Walker, quite frankly. You could talk about, Gvardiol pushing up, fine. Should Ruben Diaz stop the cross? Fine. But at the end of the day, if Walker is just marking the only man he needs to mark, then it's not an issue. It's not like Walker's in a situation where it's like, oh, shall I go with him? Shall I do that? No, he's only got to deal with Rodrigo. That's the only player. That's the thing. Tayab, it's irrelevant where Gvardiol was. I'll say it one more time for you in case you didn't listen. There is no threat if Walker picks up his man. Walker just clears it. Boom. Danger gone. That goal, sadly, is on Walker. And that's a shame because Walker has to play this game. But once again, it's shit individual defending by him. That's not scapegoating. That's just reality. It's just bad. It's just bad by him. Walker was ball watching. He. If you look at that, I'm gonna look at it one more time. I'm gonna rewind my TV. Just to confirm something. I don't want to misremember. Right, here we go. Does he look around his shoulder at like the worst possible moment? I'm looking at Walker. He's got his hand in the air. I don't even know if he knows Rodrigo's there because it takes so long for him to scan and check his surroundings. I'm going to rewind it one more time. So again, Walker, he must know he's there. He must know he's there. I'm pausing it. I don't know why he's going towards. He's pushing towards Diaz. But all he should be concerned with there is dealing with what's his face, Rodrigo. There we go. Yeah, and he moves he moves into it and he oh my god, if it's even worse in like stop motion. He gets his feet horrendously wrong. His footwork is horrendous here. It's like watching me trying to dance. And then by the time it's coming, he's flat-footed. He can't adjust properly. He falls over. Yeah. That is 100% entirely on Kyle, I'm afraid. That's poor. That is poor. No one, hopefully, everyone can agree. No Musty. Yeah, that's poor. We're surprised Walker does it all the time. A potential impact sub. John Stone's coming on, maybe. But as much as I've been critical of Walker there, he's got to stay on the pitch to deal with the Vinicius threat. It's a shame, but he's got to stay on the pitch. Walker's done it multiple times, playing someone on the side and just puts his hand. That is my biggest. I think that's maybe my biggest gripe in football when a defender puts their hand up to ask for an offside. All that is doing is slowing you down and making it harder for you to run. You putting your hand up is not going to impact the referee. I can't. Yeah, but we need the specific pace from Vinicius. I think. No, I expect the first half score to be Colin. Yeah. Hello, LB. Very late from Walker holding his arm, waiting for an offside, and just not really identifying the issue. If there were multiple bodies in the box, I would be more forgiving, because I'd be like, right, he's got to deal with two men at once. He doesn't know where to go, fair enough. He had one job there. There is one player he's got to pick up, and that is Rodrigo. And he doesn't... There's no reason... I don't know why he goes to the ball. There's no reason for him to do that. It's poor. It's poor defensively. And mistakes like that can cost you in the Champions League, sadly. Defensive errors can cost you. Alvarez next to Rodri. Why is Foden playing out wide? Sammy, because De Bruyne's playing in the middle. Only one of them realistically is going to be able to play in the middle in this game. Can Holland play winger? Just a thought. I don't think so, mate. Although, to be fair, do you remember when Lukaku used to play out wide for Everton? Maybe it's the vibe. Walker not being on it this season, not all his own fault, but is this the end for him this season? I would not be surprised if he leaves this year, Staffy. He's clearly demonstrated that he's not good enough. Currently, he is... Man City have outgrown Kyle Walker, I'm afraid. Man City have outgrown him. Doku being aggression, intensity, speed, basically everything the team lacks. I wouldn't be surprised if we score a goal. In fairness. If we're being fair, and I think I am. Mitchie says I don't think he should be the captain. I don't really know what I think about that, to be fair. I don't know what I think. Doku on the right, Jack on the left, Foden in the middle. Who are you taking off the Neil? Are you taking off Bernard for that to happen? But there we go. We need a second half where we don't have any silly defensive errors. Walker. And obviously we need to score. It sounds obvious, but that is what we need to do. We need to be... our rest defense needs to be solid. Don't give up any counterattacks. Sub off Walker for Rico. But again, guys, you've got to think about the Vinicius Jr. pace threat. As bad as he was for that goal, I'm still of the view that we need him on the pitch. It's better than the first half in Madrid, says Ferrata. Were we losing first half? Was it 2-1 then? I think it was, wasn't it? Well, has to be the superstar that gets it with not delivering in big games. I don't think it's been bad so far, though. He's hit the crossbar from a pretty tricky header. That was that one good link up with Grealish. I think it's been air. I think it's been average so far. I don't think it's been particularly bad. Like a wise man once said, put the ball in the net and stop it going in the other one. That is the basics of football, guys. Hello, Kraken. De Bruyne had two good opportunities for a better cutback and the passes weren't great. I agree. He should have done better there. Kevin off for Kova, says Kenrick. I think we need Kevin on the pitch, guys. I think we need him on the pitch, lads. Second half. What have you got for me? What have you got for me? If anything, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my phone on landscape mode. You'll never see that coming, guys. Then I can watch the game better. Then I can watch the buying game better, sorry. There we go. Right. I'll take her on for Hall and Edison up front. Love that from you, Stefan. I got my water, boys. I did say 2-1. That's still on. No changes, no. I didn't think there would be, to be fair. I imagine Stones might come on in like the what? 60th minute-ish, maybe? Something like that. Something like that. Ødegaard blazed over there. Goal kick by him. Right. Come on, City. What have you got for me, if anything? Well, my dream subs. I'd like Stones to come on at some point. At some point. Oh, Akanji. You nearly played Rodri into trouble there. Rodri did brilliantly well. Bernardo into Jack. Carvajal is his nemesis. Well, his opponent right now, not nemesis. That suggests there's equal footing. Rodri, I thought he was going to hit that. Jack. I thought he was going to shoot. Into Bernardo. It's a cross. It's, again, good defending by Nacho. And that would be another corner. We've got to take advantage of these corners at some point, lads. At some point, it must be done. Time is not running. Sorry, guys. Right, I'm 90 seconds behind, so ignore... That timer is horrendously wrong. My bad. That's now 90 seconds off. Sorry, guys. We're actually in 46:40. Totally my bad. It's a decent one. Falls to Jack. It's again saved by Lunin. Goodness me. Like, we're having shots, to be fair. We're having shots. We're having shots on target. Lunin's having a decent game, you know. Fine, just hit the post. Oh, my. It's all go. Oh my, that's not the best ball. And now hit, and this is the risk of the counter, and this is where we need Kyle up against Vinicius. You're not going to outpace him, Vinny. There you go. You see, he's forced him back. That's why you have him on the pitch, to be fair. To force the main threat back. They hit it twice. I know, Toby. I know, Toby. I read that the first time, mate. Foden smells, says Musty. Yeah, he's not, again, unsurprisingly, he's not really been able to impact the game playing out wide. That'll be a throw into City. I would like to see him being given a more of a central role and position. Can't be offside from a throw-in, as we know. Hauling into Foden. Into Rodders. Into Yoshko. Gvardiol, De Bruyne does brilliantly well. Grealish in the box. Plays it into Bernardo. It's, again, I can see what we're trying to do. We're trying to stand up a floating cross to the back post for Haaland to head onto. We've attempted that about 6 times now, I think. Be another throw into City. But the final cross is not getting there to Haaland. And Haaland can't control that. Not the best throw. It was a decent effort by Jack, but it was too central. Apart from keeper Walker on, we did well away without him. But, Nat, we did get caught out on the counter, didn't we, Nat? That's how their second goal was scored, by pushing up too high. Then we didn't have the pace. Ruben Diaz again being tasked with pushing up high on Bellingham. Gvardio's going to deal with that. Oh, no, he's not. Yes, he is. Well done. That's brilliant, Yoshko. And then De Bruyne makes a pig's ear of it. Got in Gvardiol's way. He had that covered. Come on. Come on, Kevin. That's too easy. And that's well over by Vinicius. Who do you think you are, mate? Rodrigo, sorry. Who do you think you are? We're losing because you're not wearing a City shirt. Guys, do you want a shirt with Pep Guardiola's face on it? Stupid question. Of course you do. You can buy your Bold Fraud posters and shirts now at the Knob store. Click that link. If you would like a shirt with Guardiola's cigar face on it. Man City fans lost his hope. Daniel says Madrid are garbage. Why are we losing this game? I don't know how good they've been, but they are in the lead. I missed that. What did the ref do? What did he do? Something fraudulent. Yeah, you can't have a go at Haaland because that throwing was bad, throwing it into his tits. Gvardio again, nice into Bernardo. Bernardo back into Jack. Jack again, it's behind Bernardo, and that clipped cross isn't working. We keep trying it. Again, that's maybe the 7th time we're doing it. That's maybe the 7th time we've done it. I can't fix the clock. Sorry, guys. I've absolutely bottled the timer. You're just going to have to cope with it. Just tack on another 90 seconds. Hello, Hashton. Right now, they're not doing good, but in general, they're doing great, mate. How about you? Really good work by Kevin to beat Camavinga in the duel. It's a nice idea. Oh, what is Nacho doing there? Goodness me, he nearly scores an own goal. It's going to be a corner to City. Goodness me. Haaland putting the pressure on there. That was lovely by De Bruyne and Haaland. Yeah, and Haaland nearly forcing an own goal by Nacho. Yeah, I'm sorry about the timer, guys. It's wrong. But there's nothing I can do about that. You're going to have to cope with it. I'm at 51:20. Add on 90 seconds. What's happening in the Bayern game, Toby? What is occurring? Haaland's not worth the price. Why is Haaland catching heat? Hello? What's going on? What is going on? Still 0-0 yet. De Bruyne, it's yet another corner for us. Comes back to De Bruyne, we clip it, it's going to be straight to the keeper. Never mind, doesn't save it, and now Foden can't quite connect. And it's too tame, and it's straight to the keeper's hands. He tries to hit it into the ground, but it's an easy save in the end. Fine, come back out looking better, just more dominant generally. Lovely tackle by Bernardo on Camavinga. Haaland trying to get into Valverde here. He does well because there was a potential move on there, but Haaland's tracking was very good there. How can you hate Diaz? Diaz is great. Foden into Rodri. City. God, there's 3 players on Rodri here. That's a yellow card. What? This referee is insane. He gave... It should have been a foul. It should have been a free kick to City. It was the most blatant foul on Rodri I've ever seen. And he gave a throw-in to Real Madrid. That is absolutely class. And yet Walker once again doing... And that's why he's on the pitch, boys. Because if it's a 1v1... If it's a 1v1 with Haaland and Vinicius, Walker and Vinicius, Walker's going to win it every time. That's why he's on the pitch. What's that on my face? That's a birthmark, Alan. Staffy says we need a moment of inspiration. I agree. I am with you, and I agree. Oh, excuse me. That was a burp. But yeah, so far, Real Madrid aren't giving us too much in the way of clear-cut opportunities. Yes, it's always been there since I was born, yeah. Hence, birth. Mark. Grealish. It's going to be another corner. But when are we going to make one of these useful? That is the question. That is the question. I understand where Real Madrid fans were celebrating on Twitter when the refs got announced. I was confused. Why, are they really bad or something? Oh, flicked on by Gvardio, cleared. Diaz, now Real Madrid can clear it. There's a Real Madrid player feigning injury here. And he will get the decision. Because he's opted to pretend and hold his face. Fair play. Again, it's good defending by Real Madrid. Get it out there. Ref's pissing me off, says John. Yes, we do have a Discord server if you'd like to join it. If that link doesn't work, then I'll ask Musty to pop in that link, I suppose. How are we looking second half? I mean, you know, it's sort of similar to the first half. We haven't given up anything in terms of chances. We've apparently had 2 big chances in this game, which I can't even really think of. Unless you want to count that Nacho one as a chance, the near own goal. I don't know if you do. I don't know if you do. But you would like to think that if we keep playing like this, and you know we will eventually score because we are having decent attempts on goal. We are having decent attempts on goal. Yeah, guys. Discord link is there if you'd like to join it. Last 10 minutes, 2 City goals and a Bayern goal. Good night, Sir Stefano. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? No, we don't want to kill the referee. That's a bit harsh. That is a little bit harsh. Come on, Ruben. What have you got for me? But why push so high up? I don't like that. Jack. Kevin, who's popping up on this left side now. Into a Kanji. Ha ha! Tom says, oh, don't do that, Tom. It's not worth it, mate. It's not worth it. There's so much more to life than football. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You'll be fine. We'll all be fine. Life will be fine. Life will be happy. Don't you worry about it. It's all good. Here is Jack again. Look at how left-sided dominant we're trying to be now. It's almost like we're just trying to overload. It's almost like we're not even trying to attack down the right. We've just got Foden in the middle. De Bruyne and Grealish on the left. Speaking of, here is Bernardo. Has he maybe swapped over to the right wing? There'll be a tactical change if so. Bernardo into Rodders. Rodri. Back into Bernardo, who's definitely on the right wing as of right now. Here is Yoshko. Haven't had any screamers yet. We had loads of screamers in that first game. Can we have a few more screamers, please? That'd be great. Saka's taking up good positions and is doing well with the ball at his feet, but he's been so wasteful. What a swine. Poor fuck, why is I don't know why Akanji is trying to take that on the half volley with his weak foot. That is not a play that I'm comfortable with you doing, Manu. Please never do that again. Please. Thank you, mate. Yeah, that was a waste. There's no need for Akanji to be taking that on that. You are not Gavadio. You can't hit it with your you can't hit it with your weak foot like that. That's gonna be a throw into City. Good work, Haaland. He won that for City. Good work. Good strength there. Rodri hits De Bruyne. That was not the play. Vinicius falls over. And City force Real Madrid back. There we go. Good work, Jack. Good pressing, mate. And Carvajal falls over now. Too many pot shots. Yeah, we don't need to do pot shots. It's not got to the stage in the game where we need to do pot shots. Like, we can quite easily just, like, work the ball into the box and be patient. There's no need. There is calm. Be like Nobbins. Be calm. It's chill. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Just over 30 minutes left. It's unfathomable how good Odegaard is. I think he's better than Foden and Saka. Okay, Toby, chill. Not this season. Maybe in general, because Odegaard's been around a lot longer. But he's definitely better than... No, actually, no, to be fair. Overall, he probably is, but this season, no. But overall, I might agree. I don't like... Oh, my God, look at the track. That'll be a yellow card on Jack Grealish. He had to commit that... Yeah, that's a good yellow card from Jack. He had to commit that foul, I think. He really had to commit that foul. Because Carvajal it was decided to just maraud forwards, and Jack was like, "Nah, I'm not. You're not getting away from me, mate." No, yeah, Toby, I think I agree with you, mate. I think I agree with you. Seven Letter says we can do this. We definitely can do it, but we would need it to sort of happen pretty imminently. Night and day compared to the game last season, says Stefan. Yeah, we definitely shocked them, didn't we? Like they clearly weren't expecting what we did. So we literally shocked them. So it's not as easy to do. Saliba body feint to send Kane to the shops. Good night. What a win. What an absolute boy. Rodri wins it off Bellingham. Well done. Rodri plays in De Bruyne. Let's go, Kevin. That's brilliant work by Kevin. And then Rodri makes a pig's ear of it. After all De Bruyne's good work, Rodri decided, leave this with me, bro. And then he just gave away the ball. That's such a waste. Good read by Walker. Wins it. Snuffs out the counter before it even begins to materialise. What a touch that was by Haaland, by the way. Foden takes a shot. Throw in. To City. That was a lovely first time touch by Haaland, though. Not feeling it, says Staffy. Yeah, it doesn't feel like... Cavaz's going to get yellow carded for that now. It doesn't... I'm not saying like we're going to lose. I'm not saying that it's done. It doesn't feel like we're going to score a goal. It just doesn't feel like it's the game for us. Does that make sense? It doesn't feel like we're doing much necessarily wrong, but it's just not quite falling our way. And sadly, if it's one of those days, there's not too much you can do about that. Austin says, I don't have a City shirt because I'm skint. Don't worry, Austin, you don't have to buy City merchandise to support City. As long as you support them, that's all that matters. As long as you back them, that's all that matters. If it was a 1-0 defeat, just nothing is going for us in the final third, says Stefan. That is sort of... I don't want to sound defeatist at all, guys. But it just sort of smells like, you know, the shots are sort of like, you know, they're being cleared off the line, or like the Real Madrid defenders are just doing a really good job. like we make a good attack, but then one of our players makes a silly error. We've got a half attack going, and then our players decide to bring a Real Madrid player down, give away a foul for no good reason. Message from the Etihad says, Niall, getting sick of these tapas eating cunts sat next to me in the south stand. How's the atmosphere? I don't know if you can hear me, Niall. How is the atmosphere in the grounds, mate? Anything can happen, absolutely. Absolutely it can. That's another throw in to City. The only, I'll say it again, the only change I think which would be genuinely positive would be Stones coming. Oh! Bayern have scored, has just popped up on my screen. I turned the game off, but I've still got notifications coming on. Apparently Bayern Munich have scored. I'm sorry, Toby, if I've spoiled that for you, mate. Apologies, I've just realised in hindsight I shouldn't have said that. Apparently Bayern have scored. I don't know if that's true, but I've just had an alert saying they've scored. I'm sorry, Toby. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Toby. I'm really sorry, mate. Oh, I'm sorry, Toby. Oh, the referee got in the way by the looks of it. Can subs make a difference? Maybe Doku. Maybe it's sort of like an impact player. Kimmich with the goal, apparently. Talk me through the goal. Apparently, yeah, the referee just... I looked away to see United Bayern score, and the ref got in the way like an idiot. Good work, mate. Oh, here is the goal. Off the left-hand side. Who is... There is so much ball watching by those Arsenal defenders. Who is picking him up, though? But my question is, Toby, who is picking him up? That'll be another throw-in to Real Madrid this time. I want to die. Could genuinely, with Liverpool look like they're going out now as well, could Aston Villa be the only... Oh, no, West Ham as well. Oh, no, well, let's be real. They're not going to beat Bayer Leverkusen. Could Aston Villa be the final English representation in Europe? It's just like 1980, whenever it was, when they won the European Cup. We didn't score Mosley, I'm afraid. Bayern did, though. And it's 1-0 to Bayern. So we had loads of goals yesterday, loads of goals last week. Only 2 so far, and we are 65 minutes into both games. Nothing yet. A bit Unai Emery's popping off, you know. Absolute baller. Absolute baller. Grealish into Rodders. Walker, don't you dare shoot. It's a great header, but again, just looking at that, I was like, well, someone's got to be picking him up. Someone's got to be attacking that ball. Depression I have is clinical, says Toby. As it stands, guys, it's a titanic clash in the semi-final. It would be Bayern versus Real Madrid. Gvardiol fizzed into little Phil. He's forced away, though, by Rudiger. Good defending by him. He's definitely getting into some more central areas, though. Bernard, and to be fair, the way Real Madrid are defending, it doesn't really matter what our defensive shape is. Why not just play Foden in the middle without the ball as well? You may as well. You are 25 minutes away from getting knocked out of the Champions League, so you might as well. De Bruyne, that is a terrible cross, man. Goes out for a goal kick. Terrible. If we lose, guys, I will need a night to just have a think about the game and sleep on it. There will be a post-mortem in the morning. If we win, I'll be a bit giddy and we'll do one after. Just an FYI. So if we lose, there won't be a stream after this one, but there'll be a post-mortem in the morning where we'll discuss it. De Bruyne has been poor in the second half, I agree. But we are now seeing Foden out and out in the middle. It has taken until the 60th minute for that to happen. It was a bit too wide for my liking in that first half. I can see Walker towards them. Oh, Bernardo, that's poor, man. That is poor. That reverse ball, isn't it? It's a good idea, but the execution's not on. And hopefully the referee's going to actually start punishing this time wasting, because it's a little bit frustrating. because it is cheating. So hopefully the referee can sort that out. Doku save us says 7 letters. As much as Walker made that mistake, guys, ultimately, we haven't scored a goal. So you've got to also ask question marks of the midfield and the attack. I guess my counter to that would be, well, it would be 0-0, and they would come out a bit more, so it'd be a bit easier to score past them, maybe, but, you know. It's a thing, guys. It's a thing. It's a thing. I'll be honest, we're not experienced enough of the Champions League, says Toby. It's evident with Saliba and Gabriel. In the league, they're so good, but the second it comes to Europe, Saliba especially gets nervy. Yeah, that surprises me, because he's normally so calm, collected. But yeah, you are spot on. You are spot on. Oh, Grealish was available. He didn't opt for him. Is Bernardo up against Mendy? De Bruyne is going to cross it, but his crosses haven't been doing too much today. Guardiola into Jack. I thought Kanji was going to let that go. He got it there. Here's Kevin. Taking Kanji out of midfield, says Kenrick. I'm a bit surprised we haven't seen Stones yet. It's going to be a throw into City. Rudiger just punts it out, not wanting to deal with that. Trossard and Jesus on for Jorginho and Martinelli. Big boy change. Big boy changes. Martinelli off is interesting. Pep's got to be brave, says Nat. But the issue of I don't really agree with taking Kevin off though, because ultimately he can do something world class at any minute. And Bellingham again dives. Good work, mate. Again, he's had a side note. He's been shit, by the way. He's had another stinky game. But there we have it. Here is Kevin. Beats Camavinga there. But he can't beat Jude. I was just having to go with him. Oh, no, he can beat Jude. He wins the ball back. Fairs. Out to Akanji. And Gavardio. The team has been more fluid. It has been very stop-starty, hasn't it? Here's to Kevin on the left. It's going to be another corner. Can we do something with these corners, though, boys? That's the question. That is the question. We've had so many. Again, how many corners have we had? We've had 12. Real Madrid have had 0 corners. We've had 12, guys. It's madness. Sadly, we are just seemingly incapable of doing anything with them. Might see I had chicken and bacon lard on pasta. Goal kick. Or offside, whatever. Maybe the ball went out. Bernardo off, Doku on, says Staffy. I don't know if anyone's warming up. Did that ball go out of play? The ball didn't go over the line, so the goalkeeper, so the referee shouldn't have done that. Wait, Alvarez, that was our 13th corner, guys. 13th. Doku is coming on. Doku is coming on. He's ripped, isn't he? Goodness me. He's a footballer, but still. Crazy. Rodri, that's a lovely ball into Jack Grealish. Goodness me. Rodri on the outside, maybe. He shoots. Lunin saves it, though. I'm a big boy, Austin. It's a good save by Lunin. Eric Dyer's such a weapon. This game just stinks of like an 88th minute Real Madrid's dagger. Sort of like on the counter, like 3v1, and like squared across goal for a tap in. I'm worried, says Abdel. Wait, Vinicius is in here. I mean, if that ball's better, they score. And that's the only time they've really actually tried to come forwards in this second half. But again, they don't need to come forwards. Because we gifted them a goal. And that's why it's so annoying. I wonder how the game would have gone had we just not gifted them that goal in that first half. Wasn't it relatively early on as well? What minute was it? 12 minutes in, and we gifted them the goal. So we'll never really know how they were going to play across the whole game. Because there's no way they were going to be this defensive across the whole game. Surely not. Kanji brings down Vinicius there, or Rodrigo there, sorry. Doku is coming on. Who is coming off is the question. Jack Grealish coming off. Wow. Okay. Interesting change. I think Grealish has been very good. Interesting. Okay. So it'll be Doku off the left. I guess maybe the idea is Carvajal's on a yellow. Maybe try to force that issue. Like, although to be fair, who cares? Like, he's not going to care if he gets sent off. He's missing the next game anyway. I can understand why he's done that. Musty says Fairs has subbed off our best player. Yeah, I would say that Grealish has maybe been our better performer today. Not sure about that one. Not entirely convinced about that one. It makes sense, Toby, to fair they are 1-0 up. Same with Real Madrid. And here is Jeremy, and Valverde's going to have a big defensive task here. And yeah, Doku doesn't make the right decision there. He tries to take him on. He can't take on 2 men at once. And now this is just going to be a case of punting it up to Vinicius and seeing if he can win a foul. He's literally just running around the pitch. And it's worked, though, to be fair to him. It has worked. He's brought his lads back into the game. I've accepted defeat, says Man City fan. There's an element of me which has as well, to be fair. We just don't look like scoring. And again, it doesn't really feel like a game where I don't know. I don't know. Watch us like score now, but I don't know what. It just feels like a weird game. It feels like a very unusual game. Rodri's run. Yeah, how long is/was Rodri's run? And guys, like, you know, we shouldn't lose. We shouldn't be losing this game, obviously. Bellingham again falling over. Christ almighty. Putting a good performance instead of falling over. Yes, Mosley, we're currently live on Twitch right now, mate. And we do gaming streams on Twitch as well, which don't go on the YouTube. Is Rodri? I thought he was going to try to shoot there. Bernardo, not really anything working there. Falls to Rodri. Out to Jeremy on that left side. Sort of isolated on his own here. Again, he tries to cut in and shoot, but that's never going to be the option. There's too many bodies for that. So many Real Madrid bodies back. It's very, very tricky to do anything here. And Saka to cook there and slap one top corner. Here is Bernardo again. Again, it's just going to go out for a City throw. It's not the end of the world if we lose this match, says Lee. It's not, absolutely. It's not the end of the world. Once again, I'll repeat. We did win the treble last season. Let's not get greedy. As long as we win the Premier League this season, then I'll consider this season a success. That's all I really care about. Really. No, that's not true. That's the main thing I care about. Definitely not. Do you see Cancelo last night, Mosley? I don't think so. I mean, I know Walker made a mistake for that, but goodness me. Goodness me. Goodness gracious, goodness me. There's still, to be fair, there's still 15 minutes left. Anything can happen. Just doesn't feel like we've created too much that's clear cut. They're all like quarter and half chances so far. And they're not even giving us any space to try the long shots. Look at how compact and deep even like their forwards are, man. It's a bit mad. Here is Doku, fizzes it across into Kevin De Bruyne! Come on! Come on! Come on! That is my not clutch midfielder. What's that? Say it again. Say it again. Is he not clutch? Kevin De Bruyne? Come on! Oh. Jeremy Doku, you beautiful man. Yeah, cope with that, Rudiger. Cope with that. Kevin De Bruyne has dipped his nutsack right in your face, you cheeky cunt. Into the roof of the net. Yeah, pick that one out, Lunin. Pick that one out, you prick. Pissing me off. Jeremy Doku created that goal, in fairness to him. Fair play. And calm. And calm. And... calm. Reese.
Oh, Kevin De Bruyne.
Dearie me. Proper man, that loony. The, people accuse me of not having a Manchester accent, but I feel like it comes out more, when I'm angry or when I'm passionate, maybe. When I'm angry and when I'm shouting. Oh, guys, let me get excited, guys. Let me get excited, okay? Luca's coming on. Oh, well, guys, we've scored a goal. Unreal. But, to be fair, the goal came from... The goal shouldn't have happened, does that make sense? Like, Rudiger should have dealt with it a bit better. Like, we only scored that goal because of a mistake rather than anything particular. I know Doku did well. You can say he forced the error, but ultimately, it wasn't due to like some brilliance by City. It was mainly to do with no, yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Scorpio. But you know how earlier I said it doesn't feel like a game where we're going to create a clear-cut chance, and that maybe we needed to rely on like a moment of brilliance or an error. De Bruyne, surely not again. Oh my god, if that went in, guys, I would have absolutely nutted everywhere. Oh my word. This boy. One absolute boy. Oh. Was it a corner? Wow, this referee and linesman, man. They are determined to make sure we don't win this tie. Bellingham shouldn't be on the pitch because he shouldn't be here. Vinicius shouldn't be here. Who else shouldn't be here? Camavinga shouldn't be here. Is that Rodrigo coming off? Oh, that is just a... No, surely not. Cruz, surely. Mr. for Modric. Oh my god, shoes. I need to get people's shoe sizes more. I feel like because oh yeah, Cruz is coming off. Just because like there are now so many people who like join the YouTube. I feel like it'd be a bit impossible for me to do that. So I feel like I'll only be doing that for Twitch streams maybe. I'll start doing that so let you know on FM streams. Modric is on, Cruz off. He got the assist for the Valverde goal, didn't he? Joe's watching Bayern Arsenal. Excellent. Is it still 1-0 there? Let me know. I think it is. I'll just check now. I'll just check.
Kevin De Bruyne has cured my bronchitis.
What does that even mean? Yeah, it's still 1-0 to Bayern by the looks of it. Oh, the refs decided to give us a free kick. Crazy, crazy. Who scored for City? Kevin De Bruyne. Love that from you, Alan. Kevin's the boy. Gabriel Jesus with a shot off target. Are they ahead of us? It's 1-1 currently. Therefore, it's 4-4 on aggregate. Double treble back on. No, 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 no. Let's calm. Oh, that's big, Musty. Well done. Oh, Gvardiol. I thought he was going to give away the ball then in a terrible area. Oh, never mind. He did give away the ball in a terrible area. Oh, it's fine. Modric fucked it. Has it been a good game? It's been a weird game. I don't know if it's been a good game. I feel like it's been quite boring if you're a neutral because it's basically been all City having the ball and Real Madrid defending. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that's what's happened. De Bruyne, I love you, De Bruyne, but you're never going to get that ball off. So throw into City, though. As it stands, we're going to extra time and penalties. And we don't have a good record against Real Madrid in extra time. Thought Kanji would have been offside there, apparently not. Doku 5-star sub. Well, we needed something. And to be fair, he was... I'm not being negative at all. I'm well happy. We're not out of the game. What do you mean? Doku into Manu. De Bruyne, how has he not scored that? How has he not scored that? The goal was gaping. He had to score that. Kevin, that was it. That was easy. That was it, man. That was it. Doku again. He finds the run of a Kanji. He does brilliantly. How has he not scored that, Kevin? Oh my god, that's such an easy chance for you, Kevin. Oh god. He really should. City should be 2-1 up here. He should have scored, man. That feels like that should have been it. I know the time is wrong. It's out by 90 seconds. Who is my boy? Leroy. It would be a bit of a shame if Real Madrid go through. I might eat my words here. I don't think they're that good. Is that an offensive thing to say? I don't think these are that good. I've not been particularly impressed with them in either leg. I know they scored 3 goals against, but does that make sense? Am I just being rude there? I don't know. I've not been particularly impressed with them. Not been particularly impressed with us, in fairness, but you get me. More chances to come, says John. I don't know. They've been at a premium this game. That smelt like it. That smelt like it should have been it. Ha 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 ha. You don't have to be good to go through. You're not wrong. Doku didn't quite get that ball right. Doku's trying stuff though. He's been a spark since he's come on. I've got to give him that. Oh, the former City man Diaz is coming on. Brahim. What's our record in extra time? Well, in recent history, we've gone to extra time once and we've lost it in the Champions League. I don't think we've ever gone to extra time ever again, have we? I can't fix the timer, boys. Have we ever gone to extra time outside of the Real Madrid game? I don't think we have. We can't get Rodrigo. Oh, I've really hurt my throat there with that scream. That was guttural. Excuse me. I am shocked we haven't seen any John Stones. He must just not be like... Oh my god, Doku is fouled there. Surely, referee. There we go. This Camavinga guy, I think across the 2 legs, has done maybe 12 fouls. And has not somehow... oh god. Has somehow avoided a booking. I'll have to go get some water in a minute, boys. But I can't leave the game. We might fucking concede or score. Wes Foden says, ego, not really impacting the game much, to be fair. I can't lie to you. He's definitely been involved much more since he moved into midfield. I don't think that the would it not have the stuff? Are you sure about that? Musty. What a switch by Rodri into Bernardo. That's a lovely touch, but maybe a bit too ambitious, a bit too cute. Didn't need to do that. Bernardo's going to win that back. Release it. That's a foul. Good work. That should be a yellow because Vinicius kicked the ball away, but who cares about the law of the rules of the game? All right, guys. Oh. Bang him by the City game. Maybe it is. It's still 1-0 there by the looks of it. 5 minutes left in that. They're slightly ahead of us by the looks of it, by 40 or so seconds. I can't imagine there being that much added time in this game. You're not wrong, Musty. I've gone back to the keeper. I don't like that. I haven't seen Ederson at all the second half. Outside that one time he came forward for that cross. Lovely ball, Ederson into Phil. Phil into Jeremy. Jeremy's up against Carvajal, who is on a yellow card. He needs some help. He needs some help. He needs some help. Fuck off, Carvajal. He's all over him. Since when are you just allowed to grab other players' shirts? I know it's a contact sport, but you can't grab shirts, boys. That is an illegal maneuver. Well, not illegal, because it's not a law, but you get a law for the game, to be fair. Doku can keep that in. Good work, Jeremy. Good read. There's 5 minutes left. Does either side have a late winner, or is it going to go to extra time and maybe even penalties? I'm going to call it now, boys. If it goes to penalties, I'm very doubtful that we win. Do you remember the fucking Community Shield penalty shootout? Absolute horror. Because if it is, that would be tragic. Foden finds Doku. Back into Foden. Foden has a pop shot. City throw. Ugh. Obviously, the key thing is to not concede in the next 4 minutes. Last time I saved the pen was Hart. We need to bring on Claudio Bravo. Sadly, I do, Austin. I was in tears. There's Doku again. Nice ball into Akanji. We tried the reverse. It's going to be a corner. Again, Akanji is getting to so many dangerous areas. He is doing a decent job. This is probably the best Akanji's ever played in that John Stones position. I think that's reasonable. I think that's very reasonable. A very reasonable statement, sorry. I know he's made some mistakes, but he's doing a decent job. Corner. Is that another corner? No? That's gone off Bellingham, surely, hasn't it? Or is it go off Bellingham onto Haaland? Maybe the latter, okay. Oh yeah, it went off Bellingham onto Haaland, fair enough. To be fair, John, Bellingham got to it first there. As you went man twatting at the pitch. 2 minutes left. As I say, I can't imagine there being too much added time. Do Real Madrid want to find a winner? Or would they rather go to extra time? Yeah, bad ball there. Obviously it's City forcing the issue here. Akanji into Rodri. Back to Akanji. 2 minutes left. Extra time is looming. For both clubs, obviously. That's how extra time works. It does tend to involve two teams. Do not lose it there, Jeremy. That's another foul on Carvajal. He's already on a yellow. He does need to be careful. Do I shout out the game? I don't like evening games. To be honest, and no. I really don't like evening games. Hello, Julia. Erling desperate to score 100%. I'm desperate for him to score. I would love it if he did that. Love it. Kanji with a turn. Nice. Kanji fizzes it into Doku. Again, Kanji's been decently impressive in this second half. It must be said. I don't know what Doku's doing there, though. That is probably not the play. Can Rodri's got to bring him down. You've got to bring him down. Really good yellow card, Rodri. Had to bring him down. Doku gave it away. Had to stop that counter. I'm not burping. I'm coughing. And that wasn't the play, Jeremy. And yeah, Rodri did the right thing. Just could not let him get away. Good foul. Good foul, good yellow. Had to be done. Had to be done. Yes, Austin, I've got a season ticket, mate. I go to the Premier League home games. Right, 15 seconds left, and then we'll find out. There's 4 minutes of added time in the Bayern game, by the way, in the Arsenal game. That's a Real Madrid throw-in, apparently. Yeah, 4 minutes in that game. We'll see how long is left here. 4 minutes here as well, okay. So 4 minutes in both games. That seems reasonable. There haven't been too many stoppages in the game. Haven't been too many stoppages, so that's chill. Kanji, good work there, mate. Be strong. Punts it out. Good work, yes. Nice. Haaland helps his team win the throw-in. Never mind. Right. Can our defenders please stop asking the linesman to put his flag up? If it's offside, he'll raise it, as he just has there. All you are doing is upsetting me. That is all you're doing right now. Rodri trying to find Doku. That's too ambitious, though. Yeah, Carvajal will get to that first. Gvardiol pushes up and wins it. Fair play. Here's Doku. Oh my god, Carvajal, you little cheat. Are you kidding me, referee? You little cheat. Am I being stupid? I can't believe he's given a foul for that. That is a dive. That is embarrassing, man. I can't believe he's given that as a foul. These Real Madrid guys are such cheats. It is staggering. It is staggering how much these guys cheat. Unreal. If you want to win by cheating, you go for it, guys. I guess you do you. Well done, I suppose. Here we go. This is dangerous now. This is all from that moment. Bellingham, I must say, what a cross that is, Jude. Well done. Love that from you, Austin. He did stop a good counter-attack, 100%. That's lovely. Referee, if you could please get out of the fucking way. That would be sensational. Carvajal somehow got nutmegged by that. Here is Jeremy again. Into Rodri. Not on the left. Yes, on the left, but way too tame. And the goalkeeper goes down. Yeah, they are more than happy with extra time. Now, I can't... Yeah, Jaws, I can't believe that was... They gave that. Yeah, this referee has had a bad game, quite frankly. You guys know me. I don't normally like to talk about referees. I'm not saying that he's been involved in, like, a goal-changing decision. But little things like that build up and they matter. And it's just a shame that he's been so bad today. To be fair. Into him, Akanji. Fucking into him. He didn't get into him. This is dangerous now. Good work, Manu. Stops that attack. Well done, Bernardo. Haaland, you've got to be strong here. Nacho's all over him, and Haaland did so well. Brilliant work. If this is a good ball by Doku... No, it's not. It's by De Bruyne into Doku, sorry. It wasn't, sadly. What a shame. That was a potential counter. Started by Haaland. Oh, well. It looks like there's 30 seconds left in the Arsenal game. It's looking pretty bleak, unless there is a final last-second equaliser. Arsenal will be going out of the Champions League. And they've done well, to be fair, to get to... If they go out here, they've done well to get to the quarters. And to be fair, you can't really have a go at them losing against Bayern. You can't really have a go. Walker intercepts that. Good work, Kyle. That's a really good tackle by Camavinga, though. And Bernardo, fantastic tackle. Wait, Mendy booked. I thought... Oh, sorry. It's not Mendy, not Camavinga. I thought he won the ball there. I can't lie. I thought he won that ball. I guess it's the follow-through. That looked like a fine tackle to me. Yeah, this referee's not been good for either side, clearly. Oh, dear. 10 seconds left. It looks like we are going into extra time. There was 4 minutes of added time, of which we played 4 minutes now. Arsenal have a corner in the 94th minute. We know how good they are from corners. Can they get that last equaliser? Rodri into Kevin. Last chance saloon. It's going to be a corner. Is there time to take it? There is going to be time to take it. So I'm going to click full time. It's going to be full time no matter what happens here. This is surely going to be the last attack of the game. And this would be our 15th corner, I think. You need to hurry up though, Kevin, because the referee's just going to call time. Love that from you, Evan Ross. It looks like it's... You guys are saying it's full time in Munich. So Arsenal are out. Man City, that currently the last representation in the Champions League. Last chance for City. De Bruyne with the corner. They are 16th, our 15th of the game. And it goes over. And that'll be full time, boys. And even then, like, we nearly had a half chance there. Toby, don't worry about it, mate. It's your first time back in the competition in however many years. Don't worry about it. You've done well to get to the quarters. You've done well. And Bayern are a good... I mean, not this season, but in general, Bayern are good. We're going to extra time, I'm afraid, chaps. Arsenal are indeed out, Wesley. A madness. A madness of a game. We're going into... Sadly, I don't like extra time. I think it's a waste. I'd honestly rather just go to penalties. But we're going to extra time a further 30 minutes. Will there be another goal? Will there be another twist in the tail? Or will it go to penalties? They have never won here, but mostly it could be a draw and then penalties. It could be a thing. Ha ha ha. Doku Masterclass. F City says Sui, hello. Bukayo Saka tonight, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 shots, 0 chance created, 0-3 accurate crosses, 0-3 successful dribbles in 90 minutes. I think Toby said he put in a stinky performance. Arsenal fans will be shouting Arteta. I'm sure they won't, Julia. It's 3 in the morning in India. I need to sleep. You can't sleep now, I'm afraid. You've got to commit. You've got to commit. It must be done. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Come on, the lad, says Crevice. Just having a look at the basketball tonight. Heat versus 76ers. That's going to be a fun game. Hawks Bulls. I will not be watching that. Heat 76ers. That looks like a fun game, though. Guys, I reckon Embiid will get 1,000,000 points. Phone 100th minute and Doku Dagger in the 4th half. Can you imagine? Right, boys. What's the final score going to be? I did say 2-1 to City. Now, I did think that was going to happen in regulation time. But, cheeks, it's still on. It's still on. City can still win this, boys. We can equally lose it. But yeah, I do think that if we keep playing how we are playing, there's no reason why we can't win this game. I'll say it again, lads. I don't think Real Madrid are that good. I don't think they're that good at football. I think they have one trick, and it's actually not been effective in this game. Their goal just came about from Walker making a silly error. They've barely created anything outside of that. It's been all City. Even when we equalised, they didn't really want to come out. So, it's a thing. What subs do you think we're making these 30 minutes? Just have a look at the bench. I don't know. I don't know if we need to outside like Stones for Akanji, but I think Akanji's been really good. You know, I know it wasn't great in that first half. This second half, he's been brilliant. He probably should have got an assist with that Doku shot. Sorry, with that De Bruyne shot. I doubt Alvarez comes on unless it looks like penalties. I think if it goes to penalties, then I would suspect that maybe, you know, who? Maybe like Bernardo Silva off, Alvarez on. I think Alvarez is quite good at penalties. I don't know what his exact record is, but I feel like he always scores for us when he's taken them on the rare occasions he has. Maybe for Foden. The clock will be fixed now. Don't worry about it, the stuff. Has Haaland been anonymous? I think he's been fine. Oh, wow. Never mind. Alvarez is on the pitch. Okay. Is Haaland off? That is a surprise. Haaland is off. Wow. Okay. I don't think that's the right move, but time will tell. Time will tell. Yeah, I think that is a crazy decision in my opinion. But then again, I also didn't think taking off Grealish was the right call. And hey, Doku from his position did create the goal. He caused the goal, rather. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised that Haaland's been taken off. I can't lie to you guys. I can't lie to you. Are we going to kick the ball? We're going to kick the ball, please. Come on, so I can press my button and start the timer. Come on. There we go. The time is now accurate, guys. Should have taken Phil or Bernardo off. I don't think that we should have taken anyone off until like maybe the second half of extra time. I think that's a very interesting thing to do. Now we don't have that outlet. And now I feel like Real Madrid are going to be keen to push forward a bit more because they know that Alvarez isn't going to be that same. Oh my God. Is that Bellingham? Bellingham has fallen over again. This is so disappointing from him. Like, this is embarrassing. What's he doing? Why is he falling over and collapsing like that? What is his problem? This isn't just a Bellingham thing, though. This is like a Real Madrid thing. Like, Vinicius and Rodrigo have been doing this all game as well. There's nothing wrong with you, lads. Why are you crying? You're a big boy. Get up, man. It's pathetic. It is actually embarrassing. Yeah, I'm not being funny, Musty. He didn't do this at in fact, Jack, who watched a lot of Dortmund, he didn't do that at Dortmund on the reg, did he? I'm not being stupid. He didn't do that. Like, that wasn't like he's done it like 6 or 7 times in this game. Never mind whapping the first leg. It's a bit pathetic. Doing the best Neymar impression. Just like, grow up. If you want to cheat to win, if you have to cheat to win, you go for it. It's just a little bit weird. Dude is weak, says Wesley. Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's been on the floor more than he's impacted play today. It's really unusual how much he is on the floor, but there we go. It's a thing. Quan City says MCFC fan. They've got a decent chance to win it. Why do we take off Haaland? I don't know. I think that was a mistake. I really like the fact that Haaland pins Real Madrid back. Hey, if Alvarez scores here, though, I'll be happy. Oh, it's fizzed in. That's going to be a City throw, is it? Oh, Bernardo keeps it in. Well done, Bernard. I thought it was going to be a Real Madrid throw. Apparently not, Michi. Apparently not. Who's been my man of the match? I guess maybe you'd give it to like a Real Madrid defender or the keeper. Maybe. Don't know. Lunin, I guess. Because he saved some shots. I don't know. I don't think there's been a standout performer. If I'm being honest with you. There's not really been a standout performer. Gvardiol into Jeremy. Jeremy, I thought he was going to go back into Gvardiol, and no one can predict what he's going to do. Not even he knows what he's going to do. And that'll be a corner, will it? No, Doku keeps in play, okay. Where was that cross when Haaland was on? Yeah, good question, Stefan. Good question. Is Kepa not playing? No. He's not played basically all season. It's Lunin in goal. He is the... Kepa's like the... He's the backup to the backup. If it was Kepa in goal, I reckon we'd have won 5-0 by now. Rodri ghosting into the box. Felt he was fouled by Modric or impacted by Modric. Goes back out to Akanji at right wing. And they force City back. We can't take off Bernardo. He is our legs. It's a good point, Ayushi. But there is clear. I mean, there's clearly one team who wants to win and one team who are happy with penalties / a counter-attack. You would hope that the attacking team would be rewarded. But we shall see what we see. Rodri, you got a bit more time. You had more time there, mate. You could have played a bit of a safer ball. Now Gvardio's under pressure. Go to find Walker, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Good. Nice. Ball into Bernard. And we're back in the midfield. Lovely. Rodri, just don't get caught out by Bellingham or Vinicius, please. Thank you muchly. We are sourcing, says John. Is Alvarez. Good ball into Phil. Phil into Jeremy. Ah, it's forced him out too far wide there, Phil. Not a good pass. Doku into De Bruyne. Phil on the right foot. Oh, good defending again by Real Madrid. And they are doing so much last-ditch defending here, man. They are hanging on for their lives at this point. There was a chance. Again, Foden was running onto it with his weak foot. I think it was Mendy or Rudiger, one of them, putting another good block. Doku's a nightmare for them. Is Ortega Ederson better on penalties? I don't know Ortega's penalty record, to be honest, Staffy. I know Ederson's isn't particularly good. 16 corners, ladies and gentlemen, and we've not even created a half chance from any of them. Like, come on. We've got to be trying to make these useful. Oh, Bernardo, that is terrible. You just blasted it at him. Thankfully, Diaz dealt with it, but you've got to be more cute with your clearances. It's mental, Tab, and they've all been shit. Every single one of them's been crap. Because we've got tall players, and we've got brilliant, like, crosses of the ball. I just don't get why we're so bad at them. Doku, Jeremy. What have you got for me, City? What, if anything, have you got for me? There's no match for us right now. We need a goal, indeed. Foden plays in Bernardo out wide, who plays in De Bruyne. There's two City bodies in the box, but it's all Real Madrid bodies. Sadly, it's all Real Madrid bodies. We're never going to score a cross. Unless it's like pinpoint perfect, There's just simply too many Real Madrid bodies in the box for it to be a viable option, especially when we've taken out Heights there by taking off Horn and popping on Alvarez. It's just not really an option. Always forced to a can. Yeah, it's a shame. Again, I'm a bit surprised we haven't seen John. Maybe he's just not. Maybe Pep just feels like he'll aggravate the injury if he plays him. Because I would have suspected he would be desperate to start him, or or field him at some point. As of yet, it's not happened. Bernardo wants that as a City throw. He's not going to get it. Get Arsenal set piece coach. Yeah, or Brentford's. Arsenal's or Brentford's. Either or would be nice. Bernardo wins that. Only falls to Brahim Diaz. And handball, apparently. Good stuff. We will take those. We will take those. Phil, that's not a good ball. Kanji, Bellingham's coming in, mate. Calm down. You can't be that blasé. Well, are they actually pressing here, Real Madrid? Oh, they actually haven't. And Walker, what are you doing, Kyle? No pressure. Ruben Diaz, that is brilliant. That is brilliant, Ruben, because that could have been a dangerous situation. Look at Bernardo, Kevin. Oh, play him in earlier. Bernardo's done brilliantly well because the pass by Kevin was shit. Here is Alvarez. Can he play in Phil Foden? No, the cross is aids. This game has gotten very, very tired. Very, very tired. Daniel, you're not wrong. Real Madrid players are not getting back in the same manner. City players are making careless errors in respect of their passing. I can smell a mistake. This is not the same performance as the 4-0, but Gundolas edition. Again, oh, he crossed it to Phil and he got the shot horribly wrong. It hit his standing foot. Oh, what a shame. What a ball by Bernardo. It fizzed into him. Foden just can't quite adjust his feet in time and it hits his standing foot. What a shame.
You don't like to touch balls? So I love it. So yeah, come.
Oh, dearie me. That was nearly it, man. That was nearly the winner. So close. Here's Phil in the pockets. Fizzes it to Alvarez. Plays in Kevin De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva in the Real Madrid box on the edge. De Bruyne making the overlapping run again. Doesn't choose to go for him for some reason. Plays it high. Rodri finds Doku. Keeps it alive. Love that from Yoloho. Again, edge of the Real Madrid box. Doku into Gvardiol. Lines up a right foot shot. No, he doesn't. Plays it to Ruben Diaz. Kevin De Bruyne. I'm commented like something exciting is going to happen. De Bruyne outside the foot. Nah. And we head it out for a throw-in to Real Madrid. What a shame. Oh. We always get so close. And yet so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. We're in the 100th minute now, chat. 100 minutes and only 2 goals. So only so far, only 3 goals tonight. When they're like 9 or something yesterday, or maybe even more, I don't know. Oh, they're playing out of our press far too easily here, boys. Back off and get back. Back off. Oh, for fuck's sake. Here's the counter. Oh, Walker. That is brilliant from Kyle. Well done, Kyle. Good work. That is why you're in the team. You make Vinicius your bitch. Good work. Yeah, Vinicius is crap when he's up against Kyle Walker. Jesus Christ. Again, and guys, that is why Walker's in the team. I know he made the mistake for the first goal. I will have a go at him for that, but he is in the team for that purpose. No one else can do it like that. Good work, Kyle. Brilliant. Again, that's probably a goal if he's not on the pitch. That's why it's such a shame we didn't have him for that first leg. We probably would have won that first leg if he was on the pitch. Doku takes a shot, and that's going to be our 17th corner. Dooms, I can't say if we won on penalties because I don't think we won the Super Cup on penalties, but the Community Shields, man, that was absolutely tragic. Vazquez is coming on. I forgot he existed. Vinicius pretending that he's injured. Surprise, surprise. Luckily, mate, you're injured near the side of the pitch, so you don't actually have to go off. Edison will carry you. Edison will carry you off, mate. Don't worry about it. I thought he allowed Vinicius to get ahead of him there, but no. He did brilliantly well, Kyle. Good shit. They do, Tayab. And that's what I'm saying, mate. Like, I think Real Madrid have been shit. And that's why it's so frustrating that there's a big chance we might not win this game. Because if it goes to penalties, it's a lottery. And they might just score a random goal anyway. Like, I'm sorry, but they have not been good. They have not been better than us. And it's really... And this is why, like, I will never value the Champions League higher than the Premier League. Because too often can a team which doesn't deserve to win. Like, there's no way you're telling me that Atletico Madrid are better than Inter, but they beat them on penalties. Foden, corner, the 17th edition. These corners aren't working, guys. Maybe let's do something else. Maybe let's go for a different strategy. City not going penalties. Yeah, I would not back us if we go to penalties. Lunin punches it out to Doku, edge of the Real Madrid box. What Jeremy got for me? Clips it, but again, straight to Lunin. I thought it was going to go down there. Hope the misses don't cost us. They might do. Missed chances have cost us this season. Referee's given a foul there. Interesting decision there. Very interesting decision. I'm quite confident City still wins, says Dragon of the West. Yeah, Vinicius is off. How's Jude played? Shit. He's been really bad. He's been crap, to be honest. He was crap in the first leg, he was crap in this one, but watch him score the winner and everyone will say how brilliant he was. I don't like how that ball in behind is still on, boys. Can we please deal with that? Can we please sort ourselves out defensively? Thank you muchly. Don't jinx it, says Stefan. Real Madrid with a rare chance to try to come forwards. I just don't know how eager they'll be to try to attack. Will they be happy with just holding onto the ball? I don't know. Let's stay tuned for more. Can Gvardiol get to that over Brahim Diaz? He can. Good work. Well done, Gvardiol and Doku. Wrong decision there, Jeremy, I think. He should have gone inside. It's fine. He's played it inside now. Good. Rodri into Kevin. I thought he was going to line up a shot then. You know what I do when De Bruyne lines up shots, boys. I get excited. Walker, why are you coming forwards? You offer no offensive threat. Stay back like a good boy. In before he gets a match-winning assist. I have no idea if there's going to be any added time onto this first half of extra time. I doubt it. There's 20 seconds left. Can we win like an 18th corner? A goal kick, yeah. Madrid don't deserve to win, says Julia. I'm with you. I'm with you, Julia. This is not... it's not been particularly good from them. It's not even a case of like they've limited us to no chances. Think of that De Bruyne miss. Think of that Foden miss. Think of Haaland hitting the crossbar. We've apparently missed 2 big chances in this game. We've had 30 shots. We've had an XG of 2.6. It's mad. Symmetry don't have to win, but they defend so well. Again, well, they've defended well in parts, but at the same time, they've also allowed for some pretty good chances for City. So I don't know. They haven't been particularly brilliant. It's not like they've been Maldini-ish, is it? Oh God, here they come. And oh my God, guys, this is Real Madrid's first corner of the game. If they score from their first corner of the game when we have had 16 of them, I'm going to pop off. I'm going to be so hurt and upset and frustrated. That's what I'm saying, Tayab. Arch, yeah, I agree, mate. So we've had 17 corners, and this is their first one. I could just see a goal here. Modric, ball in. Walker clears it, only as far as the outside of the box. Popped back in by Brahim, good defending by Bernardo. Mendy, Akanji out. Get out, boys. Get out. Force them back. Force them back. Yes? That's not forcing them back. Oh my god. Rudiger blazed it over. Oh my Christ. That would have been the most jammiest undeserved winner I've ever seen in my life. Kanji doesn't get to it. Yeah, to be fair, the angle's really tight. It would be incredibly impressive for a centre-back with their weak foot to score that. Incredibly impressive. But there we go. So that is half-time of extra time. Yeah, thank God it was Rudiger and not, you know... I mean, I know they're off the pitch, Rodrigo and Vinicius, but... half-time of that first half. And once again, it is pretty evident what is happening. One team fighting for their lives. Thank you so much for following, Orified LOL. Yeah, I still don't agree with Haaland coming off. Only if away goes still a rule. But I don't like the away goes rule, Zubair. I think I need a defibrillator. Jack, were you here earlier when I asked the Bellingham question? I asked you, was Bellingham like this much of... Was he? He wasn't a twat like this for Dortmund, was he? Like always falling on the floor, diving and being a baby. I feel like it's a new thing that's been added to his game. Can you confirm or deny that for me, please, Jack? A Kanji L moment. These want penalties. They do, because they know they're not. Because they know they're not as good as us. So they know that all they can do is either get like a jam. Like that would have been the jammiest goal had that went in. You know, like it started from a corner, and then that. Yeah, I think they know they can't really. Because they know they can't outplay us because they know they're not as good as us. Any more subs? Again, not yet, but what subs are we going to make? My timer, by the way, boys, is not invented for extra time. So I'm just going to have to do I'm going to have to do... That's not going to work, is it? If I make it full time now and then I'm going to do the 15 minutes thing again. Oh... I don't see his win from pens. Yeah, I agree. Penalties. I can't predict City to win penalties. We're just not good at penalties, I feel like. Johnny Stones. Might be coming on. Right. Is the timer going to work now? We'll see what happens, boys. It's new in Germany. I've never seen Bellingham just dive. He always resisted, but it's going into form. I know, maybe it's just like a Real Madrid thing as well, to be fair. Like Vinicius and Rodrigo do it all the fucking time. It's like, it's so embarrassing. Foden, sorry, Alvarez wants it there. Still haven't quite seen why Alvarez has been brought on. Haven't yet seen why that decision was made. Got my Duolingo lesson. Well done, mate. Pens for that haul and that as well. 523 days. Well done, mate. That's massive. Orified, thank you so much for following, mate. Becoming an Albinio says, come on, City. I think we've got over 100 people watching on the YouTube, by the way, guys. Please leave a like on the video if you're enjoying yourself. Please leave a like. They should let Bob come on. I don't know. I don't know if we need to make any more changes. Like we brought on Doku, brought on Alvarez. That's lovely by Foden into Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne makes a pig's ear of that. Makes a mess. Doku tries to press. That'll be a City throw. Good work. Do I play FIFA? Not really. Unless it's pro clubs. Here is little Phil. Shame that was on his right. Bernard. Oh, Walker. Why are you playing that ball? Winning in corners, yeah. But again, they had one... I know it didn't come directly from a corner, but they had one, and then sort of like 5 to 10 seconds later, they nearly had the ball in the back of the net. From one corner. We've had 17, guys. 17. If we don't score, we lose on pens as Mr. GCFC. I'd be very surprised if we won on penalties. I'm going to say it now, boys. I'd be very surprised if we won on penalties. Like De Bruyne, Rodri, etc. Some of our better players aren't good at penalties, sadly. Oh, he's fallen over. Jeremy Doku's got a chance. Takes the shot. Again, we need to stop just hitting it into and at Real Madrid players. Now Camavinga can come forwards. Good tackle, Ruben. Force them back, maybe. Maybe. He did, but he's also shit at them, Tom. It's a very laboured game. Oh yeah, my time has absolutely shafted itself. Let me see if I can fix that. Where is my timer? There you are. There we go. Edison's definitely saved a penalty before. I remember him saving one from Aubameyang. Carver again pretending he's got an injury. Well, I don't know why the referee stops for cramp. Like, if you got cramp, you got cramp. Deal with it. And Militao's going to be coming on. Who's not played much football since his injury. I think we clocked in at 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, come on, man. You're fine. You've got cramp. Like, I've had cramp before. It doesn't stop you standing up like a human being. Your leg's not falling off, mate. Yeah, it's so transparent. Nacho right back. I'd guess so. I'd guess so. Nacho up against Doku. There you go. You're fine. I don't know why are they going off the why aren't they going off the side of the pitch closer? I don't know. But there we go. I'm not a fan of cramp either, Tayab, but I do know that you don't fall over if you get it. Yeah, as I say, Edison has definitely saved at least one penalty. I remember it at the Emirates when we won like 3-0. Yeah, let's bring back Caballero. Yeah, boys, if we lose this game, / if we lose on penalties, do not expect me to hang around. I'll just be heading off because I'll be doing I'll need to chill out and do an analysis tomorrow. Yeah, if we lose, I'll just be saying bye-bye and I'll be switching off. I don't fancy sticking around, to be fair. Yeah. And we'll do a post-mortem tomorrow morning. Kovacic coming on. Interesting. For Foden, maybe? Default assumption should be ref got paid. Don't depend on ref. Last fans ground for ref deflecting own team shoddy performance. You're not wrong, Smoking Pipe. You're not wrong at all. So, sorry, did Militao pretend to forget to take his necklace off? Is that why we just had yet another delay in the game? Unreal. What's happened here? Why did we kick the ball back to them? Fuck them. I don't know why I played the ball back to them. We should have said fuck that. Kova, I think, scored in the Super Cup final. So, maybe. Ruben needs to get into Brahim Diaz here. There's a potential for a last-minute winner here. Why is Ruben Diaz defending 1v1? Good work, Rodri. But why is that available? It's well over. No shots. We're so much better than Madrid. Just we won't use our chances. Even in the first half of extra time should have scored. Yeah, the Bernardo cross which fizzed into him. The one for me, though, is that De Bruyne one. I know he scored the equaliser, so massive, massive. Akanji's off for Stones. De Bruyne off for Kovacic. Right, that tells me that we are... We're not settling for penalties, but that's definitely a more defensive move, that's for sure. De Bruyne's not particularly good at penalties, I will say that much. So it's a more progressive defender, but a more defensive midfielder. It will obviously give Foden more license in these final 10 minutes. Interesting. Very interesting. Alvarez, again, he's not an outlet. We fizzed the ball into him, but he's not an outlet. That's apparently our ball. We take those. Kevin could have clutched this to 7 letters. He's missed it. Wait, what? What? Right, what is this referee doing? He pointed for a free kick to City. Now he's giving it to Real Madrid. What are you doing, mate? He definitely missed one against Everton. I remember that. I'm sure. I don't think it... I think he's got like a 50 pounds. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's my like 2/3. I don't think he's that good at penalties, if memory serves. We don't talk about Sergio's chip pen. Unless it's the one against Wolves. Now, Alvarez, be stronger there, man. You fell over like a limpet. Edison, easy. Okay, 8 minutes. Can either side find a last-minute dagger? Dan says, come on, City. Gvardiol into Doku. They're playing a back 5 right now, are Real Madrid. Doku into Kovacic. Goes behind for a corner. Is Tony one of the best penalty takers in the world? He probably. His record seems to be ridiculous. Again, it comes from Doku. Kovacic gets in behind it. It's a good defending by Rudiger. Yeah, I think it's the 18th corner, Tom. I think you're right. Come on, a corner. Yeah, get in, boys. 18. 18 of them. Big. What is the most amount of corners ever taken in a game without scoring one? I reckon that we are close to the record, surely. Surely, because this is mad. We're on for 20 corners. At this point. Lovely flick by Bernardo, sorry, into Rodri. These crosses are coming. Why are you lining up with that shot, Bernardo? Come on, mate. What are you doing? Use your eyes. First of all, the shot's never on. Secondly, the Real Madrid player's going to clatter into you and win the foul. Oh. 6 minutes left. What do Real Madrid do? Winning 18-1, yeah. 18's mad. Show someone that says should look at the corner stat. You'd think. I mean, they don't know about it. I just don't really get it. Is Foden onside? I think he is. Jeremy. Oh, Doku. You're doing too much, man. You're doing too much. Bernardo, Rodri running out of steam. I think a lot of these players are just shattered at this point. Good tackle, Bernardo. Bernardo's still going, to be fair to him. Look at him go. Oh my god, what a bit of brilliant dribbling. He just evaded 2 Real Madrid players. Wait, you're saying that's a clean tackle? Fuck off, referee. You fucking fouled him? That's staggering that he's not giving that as a foul. Well won by Rodri. Camavinga gives it away. Gvardiol, look at Kova. He found Foden instead. Into Julian. Fucking trampoline touch. Alvarez! Oh, Rodri win it back. Oh, Bernard, don't shoot. Rodri, don't shoot. Ah, it's a bad pass. Palmer on for the penalty. Oh, Rodri again trying to find the eye of the needle through ball. You ain't... It's not been a game for that, I'm afraid to say. Shoot, says John. Don't shoot. No, don't shoot, John. John, don't shoot Alvarez. Julian, mate. He does too much, I agree. He needs to slow down sometimes. Like, instead of trying to, like, take everyone on at once, use your teammates more. Yeah, John is on, Tom. Hopefully, and we need him for the semi-final in the FA Cup, so hopefully he's sharp and ready and at it. Rodri in the Real Madrid box. It's a cross, but Rodri, it's a cross to no one, mate. And Ruben Diaz, that is not the fucking ball. That's terrible by Bellingham again. Gvardiol intercepts it, only for a throw-in though. A throw-in to Real Madrid. Why's Gvardiol down? Get up, mate. Tab, Bellingham's been stinking up the gaff all fucking game. He's been crap. He's been really bad. Ha 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 ha. He's been very bad, Tayab. Like, ridiculously bad. This ref is in the way of played far too much. Yeah, let the boys play. Let the boys play, I reckon. Yes, Tom. Yeah, but Taylor doesn't prevent him from being shit all game, I'll be real. I think Walker created that goal more than Bellingham. Oh, Walker, why have you pushed up? What are you doing, man? We've got 3 minutes left. Fucking stay back and defend, you twat. Fucking hell, man. Oh, Docker, you're so weak there, man. And it goes behind for a goal kick. I don't know what these guys are doing. There's 3 minutes left in the game. Why are you pushing up trying to be a hero? You never get into that ball. You are never getting to that ball. Can't wait for June to come. Well done, Foden. Rode the challenge of Modric, which was a blatant yellow card foul. Here is Kova into Stones. And again, we're doing too much. We're doing too much. He's tackled, intercepted, and this is and amazingly, our players aren't getting back, and it's 3-on-2. Well, Kovacic, well done there. Can we please get back though, boys? Why are our boys not getting back? Defend. And that'll be a foul. Well done. Ederson give it a spooning, Bellingham. Deary me. There's no legs in this game, boys. Yeah, he was giving him a big spoon. Right, 1 minute left. It doesn't feel like either side's particularly desperate to get a winner. Gvardiol's injured. He's holding his groin. I hope he's all right. It looks like it's going to go to penalties at this point. It does look like it. Foden, lovely touch. Driving forwards. Plays in Julian Alvarez. Why are you shooting, Alvarez? Why are you shooting there, man? I don't get why we brought in Alvarez. He's done nothing since he's come on. The angle's never on. Outside of Lunin putting in the worst save of his life, you are never scoring from that angle. Never, ever. Even Aguero, like one of the best near-post shooters ever, it ain't scoring that. We have to hold the pens. Look, I'm sorry, guys. I don't have faith that we're going to win on penalties. I cannot lie to you. I've got no faith. I think we had to win this game in open play. It'll be 1 minute of added time. Is there one last chance in this game for City? Yes, Bedos, that was a beauty. That was a beauty. I can't even imagine what it'd be like being in the stadium. I'd be disgusted. Gvardiol, Doku in behind. He's all over him again. Real Madrid with their back five. Everyone back for them. Doku, it's a goal kick. Yeah, not even a corner. We're not even going to get 20 corners, boys. What an L. And that will probably go to penalties. As I say, boys, if we lose on penalties, I'm not staying. Just to let you know, I'm just going to go, right, boys, see ya. And I'll be back tomorrow morning because I'm not dealing with that. I can't be bothered losing on penalties. Again, same with the Community Shield. I'm just going to click end and we're going to leave. So if you expect me to stick around, no, ain't happening. No, if I penalty shootouts to the Etihad before, first in the Champions League. But no, we played like Wolves in the League Cup, I remember, when like Caballero or Bravo did some good saves. Right, boys. And that's it. It's gone down to penalties. And I'll say it one more time. I'll say, guys, I'm not going to lie, I have no faith. I don't have any confidence. Not in the Champions League, no. In the League Cup, though. I'd love a Panenka. I'd be surprised if City win it, says Ego. As would I, my mate. As would I. I'm not accepting defeat. I just don't have any faith. There's a big difference there. Oh dear. Right. Thank you, I'm Hash, for following the channel. Sorry, John. Sorry. So, hopefully Alvarez was brought on for penalties and hopefully he scores it. Well, it's broken to Scorpio. Worst part, win or lose. We got tired players against an informed Chelsea in a few days. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God, will this onslaught never end? And again, it's a shame because I don't think Real Madrid have been that good. We gifted them a goal. They've been pretty poor throughout, in my opinion. The game's been all City. I can't remember the last time I saw an attack momentum bar that this one-sided. But that is the state of play. 33 shots, 9 on target. Nearly 20 corners, but ultimately no fruits from them. Oh, I just clicked the full-time button. Sorry, boys. I need to, oh, I fucked this royally. God, all my orders are fucked. I'll just close that timer. There we go. Boom. See, it says, Fi. Boys, there is probably like a 50-50 chance. Penalties are ultimately a lottery and a coin flip. Yeah, we play the FA Cup on Saturday. It's Saturday, yeah? Yeah, Tom, I don't know how we've only scored 1 goal from nearly an XG of 3 is wild. Again, the one, I know, I'll say it again, I know De Bruyne got us back into the game, but that the best chance we didn't convert was that cross by Akanji, and then De Bruyne just blazing over when he had so much time to steady himself. He just leant back. Lewis got the UAV. Wait, what? And the Phil one. Yeah, the Phil one's the other one. Phil should score there too. It was fizzed into him, to be fair, but yeah. We can win it, says Sponge. Absolutely we can, but... Again, guys, apologies if you don't like the negativity. I just don't have much confidence right now. Your better team with Madrid will make the impossible possible. On God, says Lalo. And this is why that I will never rate the Champions League as highly as others. Because too often, the better side doesn't win. Too often. That's why I never personally value it as highly as the Premier League. Lunin, who has had a good game. So Alvarez was brought on. You probably do need to score this, mate. Won the toss on both City and... Oh, I didn't even hear... Yeah, I can't even hear the commentary. I've just taken it out. Goal. Look how sweaty I am. Disgusting. Grim. I'm a sweaty boy. It's so hot in this room. It is so hot in this room, guys. You don't even understand. With all these lights going on. I'm sorry, boys. I'm a sweaty boy. This shirt is not... This top, sorry, is not good for sweat either. It's not good for sweat. And Alvarez is going to be the first to step up. He was brought onto the pitch, I'm assuming, for penalties, mainly. He came on at the start of extra time. He didn't do anything in the game, so he must score. He must score, otherwise, what was the point of coming on? Again, boy, you can say City didn't play particularly well, but I think we played a lot better than them. You can't see a screen, Ruben. That would be illegal. Yes, I think it's at our end, I think, by the looks of it. But I don't know what that means, because the away fans are there as well. What have you got for me, Julian? What have you got for me? A goal. Well done. Good. Necessity. Necessity. Always start... Guys, always put your best taker on first, because you need to score the first goal. The first goal is the most important goal in the penalty shootout. It sets the tone. It sets the tone. John, I can't show you the screen, mate. That's illegal. It's going to be Luka Modric. Maybe the most experienced player on the pitch. Gosh, he looks tired. In terms of his eyes, not in terms of his exhaustion. If he wants to win pens, we need a Haaland, Alvarez. He didn't miss though, Daniel. He scored. Ederson notoriously doesn't save penalties, so we are going to have to hope for a Real Madrid miss. Oh my god, he saved it. Oh my god, he saved it. Okay, okay. Calm. 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 Well done, Ederson. Good work. Calm. We are calm, boys. Listen to the sound of my voice. We are calm. Let's just score all of our penalties and we will win. If we score all of our penalties, there is nothing Real Madrid can do and we will win. All we've got to do now is score 4 penalties in a row. There is an 80% chance of converting a penalty. Someone do the probability on that. What is 0.8 times 0.8 times 0.8 times 0.8? Someone do the maths. Bernardo stepping up. Is Bernardo good at penalties?
I've came to watch a penalty shootout Watchalong, not an ASMR stream. Your ASMR is quite good, TBF.
And it goes, wow, Bernardo, that is fucking pathetic. What are you doing? That is maybe the worst penalty I have ever seen. That is the worst penalty I've ever seen. What is that? What are we doing, guys? Like, he hits it centrally, doesn't even whack it, so it means that the goalkeeper always got to do is catch it. That's the tamest thing I've ever seen. Well, now Ederson's save is for naught. So now, guys, we're banking on 2 Ederson saves. And here comes Bellingham. Panenka would be cold. Says Tayabi, surely not going to go central now. Yeah, and he scores quite easily. Why, Bernardo? Why? And the pressure's on now. I have no idea what he's done there. That's so disappointing. You can't go... Unless... If you go down the middle, you must score. You must score if you go down the middle. The keeper didn't even flinch. So it must have been so obvious to him that he was going down the middle. He must have been able to read it and... Well, that's the wasted opportunity, guys. That is the wasted opportunity gone. Kovacic steps up. He's got to score. And he doesn't. And that, guys, is game. That's it. And it went from loveliness to shit, all in the space of one swift movement. And that is it, guys. We have lost. I'm tempted to win the stream right now, to be fair. But there we go. What a darn shame. Kovacic, you were brought on, I assume, to take a penalty, and you opted to miss it. An interesting strategy. Let's see how it works out for City through the rest of this penalty shootout. I doubt it's going to work out well. But let's see. Lucas Vazquez steps up. Once again, we need an Ederson save, sadly. And, yeah, it's another good penalty. Why can't our players do that? Yeah, it's done, guys. It is over because we just can't take penalties, apparently. The Kovacic one, I mean, it's a very good penalty. The Kovacic one is like, at least he went one way or the other. I don't know what Bernard's doing. I don't know what Bernardo thinks he's playing at, hitting it down the middle. That one's really annoyed me. Foden, if you would like to miss it as well, mate, just to compound my misery, that would be ideal. And he scores it. That's how you do it, Bernardo and Kovacic. That's how you'd take a fucking penalty. Jesus. Run fault for not winning in normal time, says Nat. Absolutely. Absolutely, matey. Really good penalty. Not saving that. Good work. Oh, dear. So, what happens now? So... we need to score the next one, obviously, and then we need Real Madrid to miss one of the next 2. If they don't, then it's game over. It is game over. Here is Nacho, and it's in, and that is going to be game, boys. That's going to be game. I'm getting ready to turn the TV off. What a shame. in my opinion, we didn't deserve to lose this game. I don't think Real Madrid have been that good. I don't know what Walker did for the first goal. It's a shame we weren't able to take our chances. Wait, is that Edison taking the penalty? So funny, man. Edison. Oh my god. That's such a good penalty, you know. That's such a good penalty. He's apparently the best at penalties for City, you know. He's apparently the best at penalties. But guys, sadly, it's a great penalty as well. That's maybe the best of them all. Yeah. Keep it down the right way, didn't have a chance. Right, I'm getting ready to press the end button, guys, because we are about... Because when Real Madrid score this, when Rudiger scores this, that will be the end of the game, and I'm going to press the end button. So I'm gonna say my salutations right now, guys. Thank you for watching the stream. Sadly, City are out of the Champions League. I'll be back tomorrow morning for a post-mortem. So feel free to join me for that if you would like to discuss the game and more. I'm getting ready to press the button when he scores it, and there it is. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Goodbye.